Pinky, good morning. I think I'll be on about 4 hours today. That's what I'm previewing for the moment, but I'm so happy to see you. I hope you have a great day if I don't catch you later. But like I said, I think around 4 hours today, we're going to work on renovating this and also checking out werewolves a little bit and also the paranormal investigator career. So I got a few little things of plans. I hope your weekend has been lovely so far, bestie. Awesome. I can't wait to see you and show you what we're working on. Hopefully by that time when you get back, things will be looking a little cuter. Good morning, Joe. Happy Sunday, and thank you so much for being here. We're just about to get started. I'm just prepping for the stream, and then we'll jump into a little bit of renovating, but also I have a few little interesting things to show you guys. I'm like really excited to show you what I found in Build By, guys. I'm sure some of you have probably already seen this. Lita, happy Sunday. Welcome in and thank you so much for being here. We are just preparing and then jumping right in to a little renovation in this house. And also I've got a few little things to show everyone. Thank you so much. I am almost done setting up and then we will tour this little house. Right? It is the beginning of winter in my game, and I think that this world specifically looks so beautiful in the winter time. So I'm happy. Of all places to be, we are in Windenburg. I am almost done setting up the stream, and then we can jump right in. All right, all right. So I am now set up. Chad always takes me a couple minutes to jump in here. So we are at the Shrieking Llama. This is supposed to be a community lot in Windenburg, but obviously I have turned it into a home. So we're on our fourth stop in our Windenburg renovation. This is the house of my sim Kira and Jacob Volkov from the Werewolves pack. Now, we have never really dove too much into werewolves and all of that. I have only one other family, no, two other families that have werewolves in them. One of them, not that I created them, but they were at one of my markets, chat, which you can find in my gallery right here. Okay, I have a bunch of functional markets. Your sim can have fun, go shopping and all of that. But yeah, one of my sims was at the market and randomly a generated werewolf townie bit my sim and he turned to werewolf. So that's how I have one werewolf in one of my households. And then the other household is Lou Howell and my sim married them. They have a son named Moon. This being my third house to have a werewolf. So my sim Kira. Good morning, Karkar. Thank you so much for being here. Happiest Sunday, bestie. I'm giving a little bit of lore on what we're doing today / what is even going on. So we've been on a Windenburg renovation project. Jamie, happy Sunday, bestie. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just getting started, just getting settled in here. So I'm happy to see everyone. I'm super grateful to have you guys here as always. So just thank you so much for taking the time to be here. So chat, my sim Kira, okay, is sisters with the other three girls. We renovated their homes in the last 3 streams. So Brittany, Danielle, and Mia have had their houses renovated already. This is our 4th stop on our Windenburg project. So Kira has one sister between Mia and her, that is Tess, but she lives in Tartosa. So we're gonna carry on with Kira's renovation here. And chat, let me just show you a few cool things here, okay? Kira is a freelance paranormal investigator. I've never played into this freelance career here, but I just wanted to show it to you guys a little bit. And this is Jacob, of course. He is from the werewolf pack. Him and Kira have been together for years and years and years, chat, okay? But we never really got into much gameplay with them and all of them, but they now are part of our Windenburg renovation. So this house is pretty close to the vibes I want for them, and it's not going to be focused on just renovating today. I do want to be in live mode just a little bit. Okay, just a smidge here. And quick fast, I just wanted to touch on all of these things. So I've never really explored Jacob that much. I just had Kira and him, like, they met a long time ago, kind of hit it off, so I made them move in together, but I have not really focused on this household a lot. And again, this sim is from the werewolves pack, so he has easily excitable, okay? Hungry like the wolf and frisky. All right. So chat, Kira has this right here. I got it from the reward store. I don't know who Guidry is. Let me read it to you though, because again, I don't play here like ever. And it's not because I don't like these sims. I love all my sims. It's just, I don't ever really get the chance to just jump in here, but they were on our list of house renovations to do in Windenburg. So why not touch upon a few things we don't get to look at often? So it says, this sim is certified paranormal investigator issued by Claude Rene Duplantier Guitry. Who is this man, chat? I don't know them, okay? Maybe they came with the paranormal pack and I haven't met them yet. I don't know, okay? But Kira's got those vibes a little bit here. So we're going to play into this a little bit when it comes to decorating their home. And it says Sims with this license are eligible to join the chat spooky investigation. I am loving this. This is so funny. Chat also, okay, I gotta show you guys this. All right, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before. Hopefully I could find it again. So give me a quick sec to try to track it down, because I was so shook when I spotted it the other day. Okay, so the other day, chat, I was just playing by myself. I don't get to play too much outside of my streams these days. So I was playing a bit the other day and I was working on one of the high schools in my save. As you know, like I have 3 main like academies when it comes to high school. For elementary, I have Land Grab Elementary. All of my Sims go there. Then for high school, they get split up in three. One school is more for the occults, one is for the arts, and one is for literally everything else. So I was working on Meadows Academy, which is like my kind of art school, if you will. And I opened, okay, a second level that was untouched in that school. I can actually literally even take you guys there to show you if ever you want, but I was trying to put elevators in the school. That's where this all took a turn for me. And I realized elevators are not really functional if you put more than one. The game won't even let you place them. So I was looking for videos on how to place elevators. And then I found some options of using the Glimmerbrook portals. And while I was looking for the Glimmerbrook portals, chat, I wrote portal here. And I found this. What the heck is this? All right, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Like, what the heck am I looking at here? What is this? Chat, I have played from Ravenwood more than anyone else I've ever met, honestly. And I have never crossed this, okay? It says a portal separating two worlds, the Netherworld portal. And you could see that there's the life and death logo at the top there. So I kind of was like, is this functional? Can we go here? Chat, where do you find this thing? I wanted to see if like anybody knew what this was. And where does it go? I feel like you need to have like the career from life and death as maybe Undertaker or something to find that. But I just wanted to show you guys that. What the heck is that? It's clearly not functional because we just tried it. Like we literally just clicked on it. We cannot go anywhere from here. But I'm wondering, does anyone know where the original of this thing is? Where do you find this? How do you go through it? And all of that stuff. Because I feel like if anyone should go through this portal, maybe Kira should. Like another candidate would also be Roxy, but I feel like she's just busy living her life, married to Grim and all of that. But yeah, chat, where's this portal from? Where's the original portal located? Does anyone know? Because I am so curious. I had to ask you guys because as I was like I said, building that school with those elevators, I was looking for the Glimmerbrook portals and landed on this one. So I'm just wondering, does anyone know where the original portal of this is? Because like I said, I've played from Ravenwood so much. Do you have to be in a specific career to use this thing? Where the heck is the original of this portal, chat? I gotta know. Let me know if you guys know. I'm gonna get rid of it, but if ever, let me know in chat where this thing is from. All right, so obviously I started off with a little curation of items here for our renovation of the Shrieking Llama, which chat was a community lot before and is now a house for Kira and Jacob here. The house is already kind of like looking like this vibe. It's a little bit, you know, kind of dark-ish, but I want to like maybe change up the wallpapers in this place a little smidge. I want to include all the stuff I put aside here, but let's do a little tour of it first. Again, the house is tiny, so for sure we're going to be able to complete this renovation in one stream. I think I'm doing about a 4-hour stream today, something like that, like 3-4 hours. We're going to see how it goes. So this is just the perfect size for that amount of time. Now to do my curation, I mixed life and death, crystal creations, vampires. Hold on, I got this. Chat, what the heck? Realm of Magic. Why do I always forget the name of this? We have the paranormal kits. We have, what else do we have? Werewolves, obviously. I put in some vintage glamour just because there's like a little bit of like darker vibes in there sometimes. So I got these curtains from there. And yeah, the rest is all from the previously named kits. I think this is some funny clutter to use for this household. Since again, Kira is kind of like into occult stuff. She is a paranormal investigator. And chat, let me know if you've ever played that career because I definitely have not at all, ever. All right. This is like the only sim in my game that has that, and I have not at all explored it. I wonder what it's all about, and I'll probably be asking like multiple times over the stream just in case anyone is joining us, because I'm curious, like what what is this all about? Also, I've put this urn in here, so I'm going to say that she has the urn from her father, because their father passed away when her youngest siblings were born. Good morning, Michelle. Happy Sunday, bestie, and welcome in. Hopefully, you're having a lovely morning so far. And I'm just like getting started here, explaining to everyone what is even going on here. So we're at the Shrieking Llama, which is supposed to be a community lot in the Winslar area of Windenburg. However, I have made it a residential, and I've moved my sim Kira with her love Jacob here. And Chad, they are engaged, okay? They've been engaged for like 500 years. They're not yet married. So I'm wondering if like maybe we want to do a little wedding for them or something. I don't know, Chad. I want to rotate between live mode and build by, putting in all these little pieces of furniture here. And again, the house is not far off from the vibe we're looking for. So this is the upstairs. Okay, let's get serious about this little walkthrough here. So this is the bedroom I think we're going to keep for them, because this one is so super duper tiny. And I don't think we're going to be able to fit too much in here. So this is the bathroom for the upstairs. This is what I think is going to be Kira and Jacob's bedroom. This, I don't know yet. We're going to work on what's going to go in here together. And then downstairs, okay? This is the front door. The stairs to go upstairs, and then we have two archways. I guess since I've already panned the camera all the way over here, we might as well go to the right here. So they have like a little office area here. They have a laundry area over here, a door that leads to the front of the house from the side. So it's like, I guess, a little side door. So yeah, bathroom, laundry over here. Little office over here, entrance is here, living room over here, and the kitchen is here, but the dining is all the way back over here. So with that being said, I don't mind the layout of the house, but I do want to switch up a few little things for sure. OMG, bestie, you're pretty much in the end game, because if I'm not mistaken, there is only 8 seasons, right? Yesterday, I wanted to tell you I was at Walmart and I was like in their electronics section, and I saw the Sabrina box sets. Now, I have them all individually on DVD, like season by season. I'm missing the last 2 seasons, though. They were like really hard to find back in the day, honestly. Like, I could not locate them. But chat, if ever you guys were interested, the box set of Sabrina is at Walmart. In Canadian, it's $209, which is wild. But I mean, if you like physical media, it's super cool. I obviously did not scoop that up because it's not really mindful for me to get something like that, as I have, you know, some really old DVDs and they do the trick for me, chat. But yeah, what has been your favorite episode so far, bestie, if you have one? And are you looking forward to season 8? It is honestly like one of the best shows out there. So I'm so happy that you're getting to rewatch this. Absolute magic. Chat, like it was just always one of my absolute favorite shows. So I'm loving talking about it, honestly. So if you guys have seen the original Sabrina the Teenage Witch, let us know in chats. Sometimes I'm like, do I want to start it again? I feel like I do a rewatch like every couple of years, honestly. But yeah, besties, that fits perfectly with what we're yapping about, because this house is a little bit occult, a little bit, you know, whimsy here and there, a little bit mystical, if you will. So that's the vibe I went with when decorating. Now, I feel like, yes, Kira has the paranormal investigator situation going on, but I feel like maybe she can craft some occulty style jewelry as her hobby. I feel like this goes well with, you know, her vibes. So I did put aside some crystal creation type of objects, but I didn't put aside any couches and stuff like that. I guess we could look at that together. So let's take a look here at what we want to keep and what we want to get rid of. Now, there's a lot of stuff in here that I don't mind to keep. Like this chair fits the vibe perfectly. of the house. So stuff like that we're gonna keep. And upstairs, like I said, this will be their bedroom. This will be something else. Maybe we can put the Crystal Creation stuff in here since they don't have any little minis just yet. And we're gonna definitely have to renovate this bathroom because, chat, I really do not like this tiling. The grout looks crazy to me. So we're gonna have to find a new flooring here. And definitely a few other things for sure. But overall, the house is really, really cute. And again, all the houses in the Winslar area are from the gallery. I downloaded them from Jessica Pye YT. She did a whole bunch of Windenburg coated homes that were absolutely perfect for what I was trying to do here, which is renovate Windenburg, but chat, keep the Tudor home style, because I often love to put modern homes everywhere. We already know that if you've been here a while, but because Windenburg was completely empty for me, I got to have it like an empty canvas and decided to really stay true to the aesthetic of Windenburg. So instead of plopping all sorts of modern homes here, I went with Tudor style homes that match, you know, the neighborhood a little bit better. So far I've been loving what we're doing. And if you want, chat, I'm honestly down to, let's save and manage worlds, do a little tour of what we've done already, because I just want to kind of like chill and chat today as we slowly work on this house here. But let's do a small little tour of Windenburg and what we've done already. Not last Sunday, the Sunday before we started this project, with a tour of everything we've got going on in Windenburg. So I'm going to touch back to what we've actually completed from that day to now. So this area here, I have a secret little cutesy project going on in my head, chat. This will be the last stop for me in Windenburg. This has been the first stop for us though. So 2 Sundays ago, we explored every single lot in the Winslar neighborhood, in the Old Platz neighborhood, and in the Licky Center neighborhood. Still don't know if that's how you pronounce that word. But yeah, chat, I'm gonna go with it. So the first home we got to renovate, it took us 2 whole streams. Now keep in mind, chat, we renovated them to about 90% because the 10%, I want them to live in it and I want to like add stuff as we go along. So I'm going to show you the 3 first homes we did. And then, wow, chat, I'm like losing my voice. Then we will head back here and I'll show you what we're going to do for the day. But let's hit up these 3 houses since they were the first stops on our Windenburg renovation tour. I won't be touching the landmark places, like the Von Haunt estate will be preserved. The bluffs will be preserved. The Hare Square preserved, and also the ancient ruins. I will not be touching those 4 lots. I think that was 4. Either way, chat, those lots are going to stay as they are. And let's head over here. I'll show you in this mode here, in build modes, what we did. Now keep in mind, Kira here, these are her 3 older sisters. There's 1 sister between Mia and Kira, but she lives in Tartosa. Eventually we will do a Tartosa renovation. The sister between these 2, Tess, is married into my legacy family. So when we do some legacy Tartosa stuff, we will meet Tess for sure. But for today, I'm going to recap Brittany, Danielle, and Mia's house, and then we can jump into Kira's house and just simply add the items I put aside in Build By. I love to do like a curation of items I think will fit in the house before I do the stream, just so we have some direction and vibes to go off of. So let's tour these 3 homes and then we can jump into this one right here. This way we kind of recap our project, see where we're at on it, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so this is the Korenberg cottage, all right? Now, because we are in just build mode without being like, you know, going through live mode first, we don't see the snow, but it is actually winter here. There's like a melted snowman back there. So you kind of can see that it is winter. So this was the first stop on our project of renovating Windenburg. Again, everything in the Winslar area is made by Jessica Pye YT. So let's lower the walls here, get into the tour, and then once we've toured the 3 homes that we already renovated, we are gonna tour the 4th one again and slowly jump into renovating it. So let's get in here. Brittany's vibes are very bright compared to Kira's, the house we're gonna be doing today. So we kind of went with pink, green, orange, and yellow here. So this is the entrance way, and as you can see, chat, like I said, it's done at 90%. There's little details like some empty walls, empty picture frames, and stuff like that we're gonna get into over time. And also, chat, I have to say, I don't know what the heck happened, but after I updated, okay, let me ask you guys, anyone have any anomalies in their game after doing the recent updates? For me, example, the house that we started at today, Kira's house, got empty. I had to place the lot again to get the furniture back into it. And also I've been noticing slowly that there's a few pieces of furniture that disappeared throughout the neighborhood as well. So let me know if there's any anomalies in your game after the recent update. So let's tour the 3 houses for Kira's older sisters and neighbors. And then we're gonna get back to Kira's, add in the cutesy like occulty stuff I put aside. So entrance, chat, let's go through here first. Again, like I said, I did this at about 90%. We're missing photos and a few little spots on walls here and there. But this is probably the brightest and most funsy out of the sisters' homes. I love this room. I think it's so cutesy. Got a little bathroom here. And then we have the kitchen. For the cupboards here, I just switched out the swatch that was originally here. They had the brown swatch, but I just felt like this one went so much better. And again, chat, we're just recapping our Windenburg project. We have been renovating the Winslar neighborhood, so I am just recapping the homes we did over the last few streams. And then we're gonna head back to Kira and Jacob's house to add a few cutesy little things in there as well. So this is where the back exit of the house is versus the front entrance. We have the dining area over here. Cozy little family room area here. We have Brittany's office area right there. We have a little laundry room happening back there. Another main floor bathroom here. In this area, we did a little under the stairs sitting nook. Maybe a sim wants to read a book under here. I don't know, chat, up to them completely. We head up the stairs right there. And then we have this cutesy little sitting area, family area right over here. We have Brittany and Milo's bedroom over here. We did a little modern luxe kind of vibe here. And I don't get to use the carpets from the kit often, so I'm happy we found a way to make it work. We have the biggest bathroom ever over here. And then through the hallway here, we have their son's wing of the house. Computer area over here, bathroom area. This kind of like a guest bathroom since he has an ensuite over here. I love this little green coated bathroom here. It's so adorable. Let me know if you guys like it too. It's big, but everything kind of like fits in properly and doesn't look so awkward. So I really love this bathroom for a bigger bathroom, let's say. And then these are the vibes for Onyx's bedroom. This is Brittany's son. So that's the tour, if you will, of the first home on our Windenburg renovation tour. Actually, chat, I almost forgot we did a guest bedroom as well. That day, chat was calling this the most flammable room in the house because we have a candle by the curtains and a carpet and pampas grass near the fireplace. But so far, so good here. Nothing crazy has went down. And we did a cluttered storage closet here that looks really, really cute. So that is the first home we renovated on our Windenburg renovation tour. And that is the Korenberg Cottage. Next chat we did, that was Brittany's house. Danielle is the next sister. whose house we renovated, and we're gonna jump right in there. It's definitely smaller than Brittany's house. It's a lot cozier. I went with purples, greens, brown, black for this renovation here. And she is in a relationship with Dwayne Tala from Island Living. I hope I didn't say that expansion's name wrong, chat. I feel like I mess up so many names of packs and kits and stuff. This one was a darker renovation that I'm used to, but honestly, it was way too fun as we were renovating. Like, I really, really did love the vibes. Even if they're darker than my personal decorating vibes, I'm trying to match the Sims aesthetics. So when I am decorating these Windenburg homes, I am channeling the Sim in question. Okay, so let me show you here. Let's walls up, first of all. Walls all the way up. And as you can see, because I came here in live mode, it is winter. It's kind of a warm winter day because the ice has melted off the water. I was like, what are those? They're little ducks, chat. For a sec, I was like, what am I looking at right here? It's a duck. It's a whole duck. Actually, multiple ducks. There's a whole bunch of ducks in here. So yeah, this is Danielle's house, the second stop on our Windenburg renovation tour. And honestly, I love this one. Like I said, it's out of my usual personal decorating comfort zone, but it fits the vibes for Danielle's aesthetic. And let's jump in here, Chad. This is our front door. Entrance way right over here. Of course, for back entrances and front entrances, I try to really use the mudroom kit. Chat, as we know, I used to have tons of custom content and I only use that for ages. You can see all like my vintage Sims videos from before I was streaming, and even at the beginning of my streaming was all using custom content. But down the line, I deleted it for two reasons. One being so we can like relate to all the furniture in the game together and recognize where it comes from. And two, sometimes the furniture was not really like Maxis matching the stuff that was in game and making it look like a little bit, you know, out of place, if you will. So with that being said, we are using only stuff from in-game to renovate these homes. So if ever you have questions of where things come from, let me know. Don't be shy. I would definitely love to show you the kit or pack they come from or anything at all. If you have any build by questions, chat, do not be shy. So headed this way, we have a small little family room. And again, things can be added everywhere, like this corner. Like I was telling you guys, all these homes are done at about 90%, and that 10% usually happens, like the photos and the little extra things, as we go along and get to know the Sims even better. So heading back through here, this is the kitchen we did for Danielle. And like I was telling you guys, I used dark green and kind of like a purpley lilac to do this place. And chat, I did take a picture of their daughter, lol, just to get something going in that frame. And I think it's so funny. I absolutely love this little nook we did over here as well. But yeah, chat, we definitely have some photos to take and add to this household. Back here is the dining area, and there is Danielle, the Sim who we were channeling when decorating. And her family originated from Willow Creek, but I'm saying that her father had roots in Windenburg. That's why her and her sisters chose to move here, just to give us a little bit of a, you know, some lore, background story. Let's take these stairs upstairs and see what we did for the bedroom. So this is where the stairs lead. I put a little comfy, cozy couch here. I had been thinking of maybe plopping a TV here, but I didn't go with that. But never know, chat, in the future. Bathroom is unfinished. This is in that 90% finished portion. So one day I'll get to finishing that up. This is a small little office slash music corner for Danielle since she plays guitar. And this here is Doll's room. Danielle had these in her room when she first moved to her first apartment in San Myshuno with Brittany and Mia. So I'm saying that Danielle has passed these on to Doll, and we use them as some inspiration to renovate this room here. And I just really love the vibes we went with in here. Everything looks so cozy and so cutesy, so I'm happy with like the result of it. And then we have Danielle and Dwayne's room over here. Still sticking with those dark green, kind of dark vibes. And I just love the curtains for them so much. The golden black is perfect for this household. And then back here, there's kind of like a little laundry nook in the unfinished dark green bathroom. But I was just really looking forward to using this life and death sink over here. So that was like my main goal in the bathroom. Everything else will come with time, like the carpets and little extra accessories and all of that. So this was the second home we renovated on our Windenburg renovation spree in the Winslar area. We're doing Winslar first, then I think we'll move on to the community lots in the old plats and maybe put some franchises from my game in there. As you guys know, I have a bunch of things I made with businesses and hobbies, so we're for sure gonna bring those into Windenburg. So yeah, besties, this was stop number 2. Now we're headed to Mia's house in age order. It goes Brittany. Chad, this is one of my biggest households, and it was one of like my first households when I made my forever save or slash original save. And it was just supposed to be funny, like their parents were always trying to have a boy. Like this is the lore of my Gen 1 for this family. Hi, Purple. Happy Sunday. Welcome in, bestie. How is it going? I'm actually so happy to see you. It has been a little while since we yapped last, so I'm always happy when you are here. Hopefully everything is going absolutely lovely for you. I'm just giving everyone a little background story on what I'm up to today. We've been renovating the Winslar area of Windenburg, and some of my Sims, my Gen 1, Heather, that's their mom. Their father passed away because they were always trying to have a boy and they just kept having girls. And when they had their last baby, it was twins, 2 twin girls, and it took him out. That is my background story on them. I always find that so funny. I am good, bestie. Thank you for asking. Grateful to be here, of course. And honestly excited. I love doing little tours of things we've renovated together. So we're gonna head over here next. And the order of this, like the ages of the Sims would be Brittany, Danielle, Mia, Tess, then Kira, and then the twins, Stevie and Alexia. Alexia being the youngest. And we have played POV Alexia before and Stevie as well, Chad. Let me show you this house and then maybe we can like, I don't know, recount some tales about things we've done with Alexia and Stevie before, because out of all the sisters, I think we might have actually played with Alexia and Stevie more than anyone else. It looks so cutesy. It is a little more cartoony than I am used to, but so far I've seen some fun gameplay from some people in our community that got early access to it. So it is looking really fun. It is something I'm definitely not opposed to trying in the future. How is it looking for you, bestie? Like, I think so far, like I've definitely seen a few things from Paralives that looks good. But Chad, I am so excited that they went ahead and put heights into the game. All right. I have a mod for heights in Sims. It kind of offsets all the animations though, like when your Sims are going in for a hug, because one is taller than the other, the hug does not line up. But chat, Paralives went ahead, did the most, and put heights into their game. Okay, now I respect that move so much because, as I said, even in Inzoi chats, okay, we know I've played Inzoi. I still choose Sims over Inzoi, even though they are two completely different games. I've played quite a bit of Inzoi, but again, no heights in there either, unless I completely missed it. But I do see in Paralives they went ahead and put the heights in. So I just gotta highlight that factor. And I think that's such a bold move because we all wanted heights for those other games, didn't get them. And then Paralives walks in being like, we got heights in our game. So I respect that. So let me see here with chat. Excited to play when it's out. I like it so far. The build mode's impressive. Okay, I gotta watch even more on it because I have seen a little smidge on the build mode and it did look really good. So I'm with you on that, bestie. Let me know, chat, if you guys have seen anything on it, if it's something you guys are interested in as well. And we're going to tour Mia's house. This is stop number 3 on our Windenburg World Tour / renovation stream. So this is what we did together last stream. So we did this on Thursday. I think it was Thursday, Bezies. So let's jump in here. This is Mia's house. She is married to Jax, another one of my Sims that grew up in Willow Creek. So that's how they met. And they have a daughter, Savannah. Savannah, Doll, and Onyx from the last 2 households we just saw are in a band together. Savannah's the singer of this band. Onyx plays the guitar, and Doll kind of does like the mixing table since there's not really any other instruments, chat. There's like no drum set in The Sims. I was hoping and praying, and you can watch my like vintage video where I played POV Brittany, Danielle, and Mia renovating their house in San Mishuno when they moved out. And I was saying how much I wish that they made a musical expansion pack so that all the Sims could play music together. It never happened, as Royalty and Legacy is known to be the last expansion we're ever going to get. So I guess we're going to have to keep using our imagination when making bands in The Sims 4 and festivals and all of that. So yeah, let's jump into this tour. Thank you so much, bestie. So entrance is right behind Savannah here. She's like so cute, and she really looks like the perfect mix of both of her parents. Like you can see their faces down here. And she's just like really such a mix of both. She got her dad's hair and eyes, but I feel like she has a lot of features from Mia as well. She kind of gives the same smile as Mia does. Chat, you know I love Sim genetics and all of that. So let's get in here. I recently got the Bridgerton kits because, chat, I'm a huge Bridgerton fan. Obviously, duh, we talk about this all the time. So getting a Bridgerton kit for me was extra special as it's a universe I love to immerse in. So I used the wallpaper from that kit as like a main inspiration when I was decorating this house. So chat, this house had one wallpaper in all of the rooms except the bedrooms and the bathrooms, I'm pretty sure. So I stuck to that when I decorated here. So let's make our way into this place. Now I did the first level and I did the upstairs. The basement is part of that, chat. We always decorate to about 90% and then we leave a 10% for when we play inside the house so that we can, like, you know, do things that match their personality or their careers, take some photos and all of that stuff. So the basement's gonna fall into that category. But let's investigate the rooms we have already renovated. So this is our entrance, and of course naturally I went with some mudroom kits. Objects here, I put a little basket and the sitting bench style situation. Chat, I can see my stream is lagging a bit. If ever my stream were to end out of nowhere, it's not because I left, it's just some tech issue. So that's just a little warning. Even though I think the health of my stream is overall fine, I'm just putting it out there if ever my stream closed. I'll just be back next time, chat, because I hate starting 2 streams back to back. Like if it ends, I'm always just like, it was meant for me to do other things that day and it's not that serious. So with that being said, let's continue on our tour here. So again, entrance, we're in the entranceway. There's a closet area here. I renovated the closet to kind of like go with the rest of the vibes and the wallpaper we chose. I love the little bench for this nook. Chat, to my knowledge, this is one of the only objects in the game to take this shape and fit like this kind of look. So I kept it here. It was in a different color before, but I put this swatch and I put some pillows on it to match the rest of the house. So let's go this way and then we'll go ahead and do the rest of the house. So obviously, as you can see, it's just a small little office space. Mia's using the computer in here. And there's just a ways to go in here. Like we can put some shelves, we can do other things here, put some stuff in the windowsill and all of that. as we play POV this household. And again, chat, I'll show you the basement because I didn't do it, but their vault is down here. That's what I had used to make their thumbnail last stream. And again, we'll get to some renovations down here at some point when we play POV, Mia, Jax, and Savannah. So let's get back upstairs, Bezies. Let's head through this door right here. We'll do the upstairs at the end. So we have the dining area, chat, and I complained so much about this. Chat, I don't complain that much, okay? But if a swatch in a kit or pack does not match as it's supposed to, you will hear the complainer in me come out, okay? Because they fumbled this. That's the term I used last stream. It's the term I'm going to go with now. This and this are supposed to match, but they for some reason did not put the code of the same pink. So now we have this darker pink in the fireplace when it's supposed to match the wall, chat. The Bridgerton kit was made to be very matchy, but they fumbled with some of the swatches. So that's my kind of con to the kits, but there's a lot of pros if you love Bridgerton. Let me tell you, they're beautiful. There's like fun descriptions, mentioning Lady Whistledown and Queen Charlotte, Lady Danbury, and all of these beautiful things. So I'm just always being honest and real with you guys because I have absolutely no reason to be fake with you guys. You're always getting me authentic at 100%. So that's why I'm complaining about the shade of pink, because chat, truly they should have done a greater effort in matching the pinks. So the fire pit, that's not a fire pit, that's a fireplace, fit a little better in. But I'm going to use all of my imagination to pretend that it's a perfect match because I really wanted to use Bridgerton kit items in this build. As the kit is new, I really just want to get some usage out of it. I always want to make sure we're using the stuff we get for the game as much as we can so that it's very mindful and not wasteful. So with that being said, this is our dining room. Let's move to the kitchen next because I got another Bridgerton item in here. Chat, macarons are like my favorite sweet treats. The idea of the object is a 10. Execution of it, not so much a 10. The macarons are hexagonal for some reason instead of being round. So Sims team, I don't know what you guys had going on when you were making these macarons here, but the idea of the object is cute. That's why it's here. But the macarons are looking a little crazy. Okay, so that's why I'm trying not to zoom in too much. From this distance, they still look really cute though. So yeah, I went with pink and black as the main colors. Pink, black, gray, and white were the colors we went with when we were decorating. This microwave is doing the most, but I definitely still wanted to have it here because it matches the other appliances pretty well. And through here is like a little coffee nook. I used the Restoration Workshop kit for the microwave and for the coffee machine. And I'm so happy we went with that. It looks so good with the wallpaper and all the rest. So that's just the 360 on the kitchen view. Moving through here, there's a laundry room. I just kind of fixed up the swatches, added the laundry room sink in here, but I didn't do too much renovating when it came to the laundry room because it was already pretty perfect. So I just made everything in shades that match the house and called it a day for the laundry room. So going back through the kitchen, then the dining, we have probably my favorite room in the house. Jax is in here. But I love this room, okay? So much, chat. It's so cutesy wootsy. I just think the colors all came together perfectly. We got a few little areas where we can add some stuff later on. But for now, it stands as my favorite room in the house. Going through this door, it was a solarium. There was some art stuff in here, painting stuff, but none of these Sims really paint. I did make a pottery room out of it because I still wanted to keep some sort of skill building stuff in here. So I'm going with Mia and Savannah wanted to learn how to do pottery. So that's what this is. Mia and Savannah's little pottery room. I have not used it yet. Maybe they can make something. I don't know. Maybe we'll play POV here soon. But I definitely still wanted a skill building area out of the solarium. So instead of painting and art and all that stuff, I did another form of art, which is pottery. So with that being said, heading through these doors, all right, heading back through the dining, we have the upstairs. So when we walk upstairs, we have a reading area. book nook kit, of course. I feel like I always got to use some book nook kit when I'm renovating just because I love it. I'm obsessed with it, and I don't even feel bad about it, chat. It's so good. It's so beautiful. So let's start here in Savannah's room first. Again, chat, it's decorated about 90%. There's still 10% of the house that we're going to add to later. Like over here, we can add a piece of art. Over here, we can add art. All of that. So right now we have this cute little vanity area, closet, and ensuite bathroom. Nothing too crazy in here. I went with gray and black for her bathroom to offset the pink in her bedroom. And I love it. I love both of them, the bedroom and the bathroom. Going through this door right here is Mia and Jax's room. And again, there's stuff that can be added to this wall and this wall in the future. And I used the high school years bedroom set here, which I don't get to use too often. So I'm really happy with the way that we used it. And I used the little book nook kit chair with the pillow we got in the event rewards. I don't remember exactly which event it was, but I love each and every one of these pillows. And I put a poof from the Cozy Kitsch kits. It's not exactly the same, but at a zoom out level, it's looking like it matches, and that's enough for me, Besties. So this is the ensuite bathroom I did for Mia and Jax. I love this one. We got a lot of counter space here. We got a double sink, so one for each of them. Honestly, Michelle, same. I think those are always the best episodes, even though this is a top tier show where all the episodes are actually really good. Like, it does not disappoint. This is a show that does not disappoint, but the holiday specials are extra strong. I agree with you. And like I've said in the past, my top 2 favorite episodes of Sabrina would be the Christmas episode where, Chad, I'm pretty sure she even meets Coolio in that episode, where Salem is catnapped, if you will. So she has to locate her cats and dress up as Santa to rescue him. That is one of my favorite episodes. And I remember as a kid watching it for the first time on TV during TGIF, Chad. Who else grew up watching TGIF? Let me know. I gotta know, chat. But yeah, I remember watching that episode for the first time, and I was little me was so frustrated. I'm like, we gotta get Salem back. Like, I was cheering them on to find that cat like there was no tomorrow. And then the other episode, I think these 2 episodes are tied as my favorite. The other one is the Valentine's Day episode where Harvey turns into a frog and Sabrina has to go to the magic realm, see Drell, and do a bunch of quests kind of thing to get Harvey back or see if he stays as a frog forever. I mean, it's pretty obvious the results if you guys have watched like any episodes at all, but those have to be tied for my first place. Top 2 favorite episodes. I love the costume changes in that Valentine's Day episode. As you guys know, I love arts and fashion, so they did a great job overall with that. I love it. So good. Chat, even the Halloween episode can maybe pop into my top 3 there, where the furniture is alive and there's a Halloween party happening in the Spellman residence. Let me know if you guys like that one as well. I think that one is so funny. So that's my top 3 favorite, most memorable episodes. Another one that's really good too is when Sabrina goes to visit her aunts in the magic realm and meets Brittany. You guys remember that one? That was a really cool episode as well. So I think there's a whole bunch of them. But as Michelle said, the holiday specials really hit different. They're so good. Let me know in chat if you guys watch Sabrina on TGIF, if you guys watch it now, and what you guys think of it. Let us know. Let us know. So yeah, Bezies, this is Mia and Jax's bathroom, as I was saying here. And it's a bigger bathroom, but I feel like we did the space right. Like, it's not over full and it's not too empty either. So I love what we did here together, besties. moving back here to the guest bathroom, which is nothing crazy because, again, there's for some reason in this huge house, no bathroom on the lower level. Like, I know I could have probably made one even out of this closet, but I wanted to like preserve the rooms as they were. So I just put the main bathroom upstairs like it was in the original house when I downloaded it. And again, chat, all the homes I downloaded from the Winslar neighborhood are from the amazing Jessica Pai YT, truly a talented, wonderful creator. So check her out in the gallery. She just did a whole bunch, not just, I don't know when she did them. I don't know why I said just, but she did a set of homes for Windenburg that fit perfectly here. And I had found one through her chat. I don't follow anyone on the gallery, so I just had Jessica Pai YT in my library, and I clicked on her out of curiosity, and I had found one house that I really loved, and it just like triggered a whole slew of houses in Windenburg. So I'm really happy I went to go take a look there because she really made the perfect batch of Windenburg homes. So if you're looking, chat, to fill some of the Winslar area with homes, check out Jessica Pai YT. I'm sure there's a bunch of other amazing creators that have done Windenburg homes. This is just what I decided to go with in my world. So chat, this was the third stop on our Windenburg renovation spree. We started at this point 2 Sundays ago, not last Sunday, the Sunday before. So we're kind of like 2 weeks in. Brittany's house took 2 streams. The Windenburg tour took all of that Sunday. Then Brittany's house took the following Tuesday and Thursday. Then on the Sunday that followed that, I took a break from Windenburg to showcase the amazing Bridgerton kits, and we went back to Ondarian for that because what better place to explore the Bridgerton kits than where royalty and legacy is in Ondarian, chat. After that, we continued on with Danielle's house that took 1 stream and Mia's house here that took another stream. That brings us to today, chat. So what we're up to today, let's get out of here since we already checked it out. Just go to Manage Worlds. We are doing the 4th stop on our Windenburg renovation spree here. The house we're doing today is super duper tiny, and it is already kind of in the aesthetic that my sim would have. So I'm not going to be like going too crazy in here. We're just going to add some stuff from the werewolf kid as she's engaged to Jacob Volkov from the werewolves pack. So we're going to be like tapping into that a little bit. I put aside some crystal creation stuff, some very occulty vibe stuff from werewolves, realm of magic, vampires, all of that. So let's jump in here. These were the 3 houses we just saw. And again, I am not renovating landmarks in Windenburg such as the Von Haunt Estate, the Bluffs, the Ancient Ruins, and Hare Square Park. Those 4 lots are going to stay preserved. We're working around them. Okay, so Chad, this is where we're at today. There's some birds like racing around here. You know, every time I see a bird or some sort of like, you know, animal in the wild, I gotta zoom in on it because they're so funny. Chad, how cute is this bird? So yeah, the Shrieking Llama was a community lot. It was like a bar in Windenburg, but I turned the lot to a residential lot for Kira and her fiance Jacob Volkov. They have yet to get married, chat. We should definitely do that together. Let me know if you guys want to do that today. I think I'm only going to be live for another like 2-3 hours. It's not a long stream today because I've got some stuff I got to get done later, chat. But I'm really happy and grateful to be here with you guys. And I'm excited to show you the inside of this house. We did see it right when I started the stream, but we've circled all the way back to it since it is today's project. I'm going to do a quick BRB, and then we're going to jump into checking out what we got going on here, checking out what I curated for this house finding a few other objects, and just yapping about the couple and all the things I want to be doing with them in the future as well. So I'm going to do a little BRB. Chat, get a glass of water, get a little stretch going if you haven't already. Get a little snacky snack, and I will be right back. All right, besties, I am back. And Pinky, welcome back, bestie. Welcome back. So, Chad, I was a little ambitious with my snacks today. I have a small cold soup and a little salad today, okay? I hope I can get through all of this like by the end of the stream. So cheer me on, chat. We got this. We got this. All right, so this is the house that I slowly want to work on today as we like just yap and chill. And these are the items I've put aside for us right over here. And as I was saying, I wanted to have a little bit of an occult vibe since she is engaged to Jacob Volkov, who is a werewolf. So I put aside a lot of werewolf stuff, but I mean, the pack itself doesn't really have, let's explore it, okay? Because it's such like a underexplored pack for me. Like I said, I only have 2 other households that have werewolves in them. And one of them was accidental. Because Chad, he got bitten at one of my markets. I didn't even realize this was possible, okay? Some of you might have been here when it happened, but I was okay, I'm pretty sure we were in Ravenwood, at the market in Ravenwood, and I have multiple markets that I've built that are all functional, available on my gallery. But yeah, my sim was just walking around, and then out of nowhere, some randomly generated towny werewolf came, bit him, and he turned. So that's why I have 3 werewolf households. Before, I only had this one here, where she's engaged to Jacob, and I have another household with Lou Howell in it. So with that being said, I don't really explore werewolves that much, but I do feel like we should take a look at it because, you know, we're on theme right now. We might as well see what it has to offer. And these 2, I don't think are gonna have a mini werewolf at any points. My household that Lou Howell is in, they had a mini, and they are a dormant werewolf. That means they won't turn until they jump into the water in Moonwood Mill. So yeah, chat, like I was saying, there's not much in here that can be put into like an everyday house. Like, what is that? A love seat made out of a tree stump. Like, everything looks like it belongs outdoors in the werewolf pack, for real. Okay, the tunnel entrance is here. Obviously, we don't want one of those because we're not in Moonwood Mill here. I had the option to make these 2 live in Moonwood Mill, but for some reason I was like, you know what? Let's keep them in Windenburg, not far from her other sisters. So with that being said, chat, like, this item could be cute, but a lot of these are like, you know, a little out there, if you will. Like, just a little wild. Like, what's this? I don't know about these swatches, honestly. Like, look at this thing. Looks like it was made with just 2 pieces of raw wood and then a bunch of shelves in between. So yeah, I think those are not the vibes we're going for, but I did put in a few little, you know, extras from the werewolf kits. I don't know if I have that one. Let's pop it in there. Well, I don't want to use any of this stuff. You know, floor destruction, scratches. Like, I'm good. So yeah, I really did not get a lot out of this when it comes to build by. And this is already in her sister's house in the other swatch. So we're not going to use that, even though, chat, in my opinion, clothing storage chests from the werewolf pack is one of the nicest items in the pack. Let me know what you guys think is like one of the nicest. I feel like maybe we could even get to using this. Now, chat, it's snowing outside. That's why everything I put down is looking snowy like that. But yeah. We can maybe even find a spot for these kind of plants over here outside. But much more than that, I really don't think, you know, we're going to get to use. I'm going to put one of those. I don't think I did. Let's go check. Okay, let's check out werewolves and look at everything we have in here. So we mixed a lot of werewolves, a lot of life and death, a lot of crystal creations, paranormal. Since chat, Kira is a paranormal investigator, though I have never ever played this career. She has the license that I got from, let me show you, from the reward store. So you can get that here. I got her the deck of cards also. And I got her the license from here. So bestie, what have I been up to lately? Here, let's put it in live mode as we yap a little bit and then we can get into the renovation, all that. So I've been up to pretty much like same old-ish, but always working toward more, you know what I mean? So I'm just like building my projects, building my life, and all of that. So just streaming and working on my crafts and all of that IRL. Since you guys know, I make like custom items, memorabilia, IRL. So I've been working a lot. Like I've literally been finishing my streams and doing work, and I've been spending tons of family time also. And what's new, actually, something that's new for me is I have made a grand return to going to the gym after 10 years. I think this is actually going to really benefit me a lot to get a lot more workouts in than I'm used to. So yeah, that's something kind of recent for me as well. So I'm just trying to work on my health, my overall like quality of life and all of that stuff, and just like improve my daily routines and all of that good stuff. What about you, bestie? Let me know, what have you been up to? I'm just so happy to see you. I'm happy you're here. We've been friends for a few years now, so it's always nice to check in with each other and just like see what's going on. So thank you for taking the time to pop in here. So what is he doing? Why is he in the reds here? The beast beckons from a dangerous amount of fury. What the heck? What the heck happened over here, chat? Okay. All right. Now, again, I don't really have a wide knowledge on werewolves. As I told you, I only have 3 households that have werewolves. One has an accidental werewolf in it, and I don't play from there that much anymore because they're a little bit of an older generation household, and I'm trying to like build the newer generations a little bit. The other household is Lou Howell's house that I played with a lot in the past, like maybe 30 some years ago. We did a lot of gameplay from over there. And then there's this one, but he seems to have like traits that Lou doesn't have. There's only 7 seasons. Okay, why did I think there was 8? Why did I think there was 8? Okay, so recap with me only if you feel like it. What happens in the last episodes? I remember, I feel like she chooses Harvey, and for some reason, I remember them riding a motorcycle. I, again, had bought them all on DVD like when they came out, decades ago, years ago. But I could never get my hands on the last couple of seasons. I think season 7, 6 and 7 I'm missing, or 5, 6 and 7. So those are the ones I've gotten to see the least. So I'm just going based off memory. I remember Harvey drives a motorcycle toward the ends, and I feel like they end up together, bestie. Confirm with me if you feel like it. Let me know. So art, writing, streaming, and making videos. Been more creative lately. Well, that is the best. I absolutely love that for you, and I'm super happy to hear that, Chad. Like, just being our authentic self, getting creative, there's nothing better than that. So, bestie, that is awesome. Working towards some good stuff there, bestie. And that's exactly what happened. Okay, so memory serves. I'm happy about that. And honestly, Chad, I'm happy for Harvey and Sabrina because they're just like great. They are great. I love that for them. What was the other guy's name again? Oh my gosh, hold on a second. The one she meets when she goes to uni. The one that works at the coffee shop. Child, what the heck is that guy's name? Like, I could see his face. I could see the coffee shop. I don't remember his name. But I'm happy that Sabrina ends up with Harvey in the end of it all. So Chad, I guess we could lower this thing if we want because, hold on. Now again, I do not play werewolves often. His face is kind of scaring me right now. I don't know why he's looking like he's forcing like this. Like, chill. Josh, there it is, bestie. I swear I was seeing his face. I was hearing him yap and I'm like, what the heck is the guy's name? But yeah, Josh. What an era. The Josh era. I'm happy she goes back to Harvey. And Chad, I would literally, okay, Chad, I don't know if this is like a millennial thing, but I really love like when they make an old show new again and bring back the characters as they did like with Fuller House. I wouldn't even mind that for Sabrina and Harvey. See where they end up. You know, like what are they doing in life today? I would love that. Let me know if you guys would too. So let's see what this even means. Fury. Fury envelops werewolves like a beautiful flaming blanket. The Sims team, are you guys okay out there? As fury grows, their animalistic instincts begin to manifest and will eventually take over. Fury gain is constant and is, whoa, hastened. Oh my god. By temperaments, preferences, werewolf abilities, the full moon. Be careful out there. Is it the full moon right now? It's the waxing crescent moon. So no, it is not a full moon. He's just going off on his own here. And I wonder what happens when this hits the top, chats. Yes, she definitely does, but I don't remember that little specific detail. I have not refreshed my memory on the last couple of seasons, but I'm thinking that he does after a while. Not right away at the beginning, though. In the first few seasons, he does not, but later on, I think he does. Okay, Michelle is saying yes, Harvey does, so confirming. So yeah, besties, chairs like this we're gonna keep. The couch we're gonna get rid of. The carpet we're gonna get rid of. We're gonna keep the fireplace, keep the TV. I wanna find us a wallpaper that gives the vibe of Kira and Jacob. I don't hate this one, but I don't really love it either. But as you can see, they used one wallpaper for the whole house pretty much. I would like to preserve that. So let's go in build mode and try to see if we can track down a wallpaper that goes with the curated items I've put together to add to this household. So chats, let's see, what do we have here? What do we have in here? Like chat, I wouldn't mind like a wood wallpaper, not like wallpaper, but you guys know what I mean, like wooden walls. There's a lot of wood in this house already, but you know, it's kind of going with our magical, mystical, occulty vibes. Having like wood walls with wood furniture, it's giving magical library vibes, and I love that for us for this household because I feel like that is the vibe of these Sims. I'm gonna try to eat this soup and salad at the same time. Chat, you guys have to cheer me on to finish this food before my stream ends. So yeah, I definitely, just give me one quick sec, chat. Okay, sorry about that, chat. Alrighty. So we're looking for a wall. I watched the show, the live action show of that animation, and it was actually good. I don't like remember absolutely everything about it. What was the show called? I think it was just Titans, maybe something like that, but it was the IRL version of that animation. I watched it maybe a couple years back. I think it might have been on Netflix at the time. It might still be actually, but it was pretty good. Chat, hear me out, okay? But I wonder if the ornate Regency paneling might be cute. What do we have here? It's gonna look too much like Mia's though, I think, if we do that. What about something like this? This is so wild. Okay, I don't know about this one, Chad, but okay. I think I'm gonna save this for like my apothecary sim house in the future. All right, sorry about that, chat. Okay, I cannot wait to use this. Is there anything else we think could go well in this place that's not too much like we've already recently used? I think we're gonna save that one. I'm looking for a wood paneling, maybe something, or just something darker that's not this. Okay, let's do a good show all kind of thing here, and maybe we can sort by colors and go with the dark brown. This way, if there's any like wood panels that might actually be cutesy, we'll spot them out right away. Like, chat, one day we gotta use this stuff, okay? Like, we gotta use these one day. I don't know when, but one day. All right, besties, I am so sorry. I'm just trying to answer the messages that are coming toward me as we are streaming here. So with that being said, we're just looking to see if we find a wood paneled wall here. But also if we don't, I'm not so mad at it. This one could maybe work for us, but I feel like it's a little bit matchy-matchy with the furniture we have. What is this? What is this? Okay, that looks a little scary berry there. One more sec, chat. I don't know. I'm like really popular in this moment. All my friends are messaging me in this moment, chat. Let me tell you that I am so sorry. I just need to answer this one too. All right, besties, so Sorry about that. Okay, so hold on a quick sec here. This one might actually work for us. My only little thing here is that this one has the black, this one has the gold. Now I put aside all the furniture that goes with these walls here. So I do fear if we use this wall, it's gonna be like wild, like too much wood. But I'm gonna keep these as our option. What is this? What the heck is this? Okay, this one could also kind of work for us. It has a bit of a gradient effect though, dark to light. So I'm not really sure what was going on there. This is stunning, chat. Okay, for some reason, I'm thinking this is the one that is calling me, chat. So I'm gonna go ahead, park this wallpaper on all of the common walls. And we're gonna start with that because I'm thinking that's the winner right there. That one is the winner, chat. I wanted wood paneling in this house everywhere. And again, maybe the bathroom, we can switch it out for some tiling. For sure, we're changing out that floor though. Like for sure, chat. Hold on a quick sec. Let's get the floor tiles changed right now. I'm still set to black here. So I don't mind, sorry, to brown. So I don't mind to put some other colored tiles in here that are not brown, for real. Because not everything needs to be dark brown. I just wanted to find a nice wood paneling for those walls. Okay. All right, so let me just change that like that for now. And same thing for the, where is it? Where is she? Where is she? For this one right here. And for the moment, that's what it's gonna be. So let's get our Sims maybe outside so that we can start decorating and they're like out of the way. Hopefully he can hold it together here. Because again, I have no idea what's going on. Vacuum here. Okay, I don't know about that. Just how about just go here? Okay, here they are. And again, just a little zoom in on the Sims we're working on. I think Kira is so beautiful, chat. But this is Kira and there's Jacob again. He is from the Werewolf Pack. So now that they have left the building, we can start to get to renovating here. Now I'm gonna delete a bunch of this stuff. What the heck is even going on over here? And again, chat, I don't really plan to delete everything. Like these two, I don't want. But like this, we can just put it back in the household inventory and move it around. I think I'm going to be live maybe another like 2-ish hours, something like that. 2 hours and a smidge. But I think 2 hours is what I'm going to give us for this reno here. And then we will be back, chat, on Tuesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So hit that subscribe so we can stay posted. They have no kids, like I said, so we don't need to have any toys in here since there's no mini werewolves in here at all. And I did put together some curtains that I did want in here, so we're going to see what those look like. Actually, maybe we can keep that, whatever this is. I already have one of those, so this can all go. All right, so we've emptied out this room. Looking at it, I mean, I don't hate the flooring. There's some of the same shade as the wall mixed in there. So this is the original floor. Maybe we can just go ahead and keep it. However, chat, I really hate when there's an archway or another room and then the floor just changes colors like that. So yeah, how funny is it that they have this like dog calendar though and we're in like a werewolf's house? So yeah, let's get this gone as well. Like I said, I think max 2 more hours for this stream. And then we'll be back on Tuesday to continue just because I have a few little things I gotta do today, chats. I mean, the kitchen counters and everything are actually really, really cute. Like, I didn't hate them. So maybe we'll just keep this for a quick sec as it is. And this over here is what I usually prefer to have around the doors. So let's get that out of there and maybe save it for like, what the heck is that? For cats, chat? Yes, Nature's Answer Claw Satisfier. We don't have any pets in here either. Chat, is my stream lagging like crazy or what? Let me know if you guys can see me and hear me, because I can see that the stream health is fluctuating. And again, if ever my stream were to just end, I'll just be back next time. Okay, so let's open up the items that I have curated. Now, this is the fireplace I would have liked to use, but as you can see, okay, awesome. Thank you for letting me know, because I see like it going from green to yellow to red to green to red to yellow. And I'm like, is everything okay over here? So yeah, thank you for letting me know, bestie. Chad, I do wonder, has anyone ever shrunk a fireplace? I think that I have. And I think I did that modern fireplace from Modern Retreat. And I think she still functioned when I shrunk it. So with that being said, because I think it might still work, maybe we could just simply shrink down the fireplace I wanted to use. A cup of coffee, bestie? What kind of creamer do you have going on today? Or do you just have like regular milk or cream? I had a coffee earlier and I had some hazelnut going in there today. It was like a hazelnut day, chat. Is this thing even centered here? I honestly want to take a quick look and see if there's a flooring here. Okay, that one's a little bright, a little too bright. That one is a little too dark, I think. Where is the flooring that I am using right now? Here. I don't really even like any of those. This looks a lot like what we already have, but for some reason I like it better. So let's just switch those out. Again, I don't love it, but it blends all sorts of woods together. And that's kind of the vibe we're going for in here. So I don't mind that at all. Let's just bring it upstairs as well to that area so it's all consistent. And I kind of want to use the couch from Paranormal. So let's go check out the different couches. I don't think I put one in here. No. But we do have a bunch of carpet options. So I don't mind testing some of these carpets out. Whoops, wrong item. That's a picture, but there's a carpet like it. Yes, there's this right here we can always use. And I think this carpet really matches the kind of magical, occulty vibes I'm going for in this house. I just want to center it out a little bit. And I want to get a couch going here and something over here. And these were the curtains that I had put aside for this room, but I don't know if like we love them or hate them yet. It's my first time trying them out. I also do have the life and death ones over here, but they're a little bit tall. So I think they're made for a taller wall than the one we have going here. That's a little bright for me, not gonna lie. A little bit bright for me. Maybe these are our best bets. But we're definitely gonna have to match a bit of white in if we use those. So I'm not sure if we're gonna keep these for the living room. Let's see if we could find something else maybe. Unless, hold on a quick sec. Okay, unless we go with making the swatch black. We go with this. And we save this carpet for another area. Maybe we could put that black and white carpet back. Okay, this looks a little bit better together. What do you guys think? The only thing is we're gonna have to offset the rug a little bit just because I don't want to walk out of this archway and kind of step on a piece of carpet. I just kind of want it to be like, you know, like that. Let me know what you guys think of this. I'm gonna put a couch here and another piece over here. So let's start with saving. Now, obviously here we want a piece of furniture. And I've put this entire set, not entire, I'm pretty sure I might have missed a couple. But I put chat. Can you guys see my stream? That was a big lag right there. Like it even in studio, the screen blacked out for me. So again, if my stream ends, we are going to just simply pick up where we left off on Tuesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So hit that subscribe. If my stream ends, that's where we will resume on Tuesday. So yeah, for now, we'll just make the best of what we have here. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe something like this for over here. And we can put a pillow on it maybe. And I didn't think I was going to go with the black swatches for the wood. I was really thinking everything was going to be in like these tones. But chat, slowly as we renovate, I'm clearly changing my mind here. So let's put maybe a little book and a pillow here, something like that. Like maybe they sit here and read, or I don't know. We're still cooking, chat. We're cooking. Like this can be cute as well on the wall there. So that's a great option for us. Now I would love for us to find the paranormal couch because I want to use some paranormal stuff as well. Kira's into paranormal stuff and then Jacob is a werewolf. So I'm trying to incorporate those two packs together for this renovation. Okay, it's in the green paranormal. So where are you? Where are you? Paranormal. Yes, okay. So I'm thinking 2 couches here, maybe something like that. Obviously, we'll realign them a little bit. But in the black swatch, I think could be cute. Something like this. What do you guys think? This is exactly what I was going for over here. I don't want to block this. I think there is enough space there for them. We will need a little coffee table, chat, for sure. I really hope that this stream can maintain because I'm having a lot of fun fixing this place up with you guys. That wasn't even black though, was it? That was like dark brown. What is this? Chat, this is so beautiful. I have never even seen this swatch a day in my life. Oh my gosh. That's why I find it so fun to mix up like kits and packs because you really get to see things you probably never seen before. This is so stunning. It does, personally in my opinion, it does not match the carpet. So I'm going to throw it in the inventory. Maybe we could find some use for it at some points. This is a little bit similar to what we put in Mia's house. So I'm going to keep these two and we're going to get some like gray pillows to go on there. This plant is so beautiful. It's just really large, so I don't think I'm going to be using that. But yeah, what about this thing? What about this thing over here? Okay, cute. And it has a plant. Okay, I love what we're going with over here. I want to bring these over here as well. Yeah, I think that's where it's supposed to go. What's the other side? This one? Yeah. We got this. We got this. Okay, there we go. I was like, why isn't it fitting like I wanted to? Perfect. So this is the vibe of the house. This is setting the tone for the house. And what we're going to be doing in here, again, we created a bunch of very like occulty kind of looking items for these Sims over here. We have like different things we could use here, but I think like I'm gonna still be carrying on with this paranormal kit a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. We'll use this upstairs most likely. And also, I only have one Sim in my game who has a crow, but I think Kira might be a crow girly. All right, I'm just saying, okay? I think that this crow would live a good life here with Kira, as she loves like occulty kind of stuff. Okay, my only little ick now is that the stand, there's no black stand. Are you guys kidding me? The Sims team, are you guys kidding me? We can make it golden like that if we really wanted. But I think that this one is the one that matches best, like with the walls and everything else. So I guess since there's no black swatch for our little crow friend here, we'll just go with that. Okay, little plant here, little book. And I want to just try to lean a pillow here as if maybe some people sit on this by the window to read or something like that. And also I need 2 pillows for these chairs. So with that being said, we need, for the living room, clutter in here. So maybe we could find that. Okay, that worked out really, really well. I mean, maybe not too much clutter up there. Okay. I'm good with that. Good with that. Maybe I want to put this on top of the table we find here. Okay, let's go look for a little table to go here. And chat again, I gotta make sure I eat as we decorate. Like with this being brown, we can always see to match in some brown. This is kind of metal, so I don't mind that either. But I'm wondering, is this cute? Is that cute? If not, what else can we use? We're mixing some dark browns with black as well, so I'll get rid of this table. I might actually like the Crystal Creations table the best. Yes. This little bear guy was sitting on a chair or something in the house when we first downloaded it. We gotta put him back somewhere. Like, I just think he's so cute. What else do we have? What else do we have? Okay, let's go track down those pillows I wanted. And again, I'm thinking some like maybe grays or this kind of like brownie color too could be cutesy. Something like that looks really cute in my opinion. And our living room is really coming along in here. Okay, so let's head back over here just to see if there's anything else. What is all of this? Okay, that's too big. Okay, that is huge. What the heck? And again, we can't use these curtains because they were too big for the house. So let's just get rid of them right away. Okay, so living room, complete and looking absolutely adorable. I'm obsessed. We could use a piece of art right here though. So do we have anything at all? This I think we'll save for the Crystal Creations room we're gonna make upstairs. So for sure we'll find a place for Crumple Bottom's bag over here. I love that this was already in the house. This stack of books situation is cute and I feel like it could fit the vibe of the house. So we'll hold on to that and we'll just like put this like this. This way it's just a little sitting area and maybe we can put a little table over here. There's a little, I want to see if there's a stool. Something like this. I think this could fit here for us. And maybe we can plop some clutter on it. Okay, I'm thinking just because it's a chair, that's why nothing is fitting on it. So let's 9-key it up there. See how that goes. Okay. This is fine for me. It's giving like, you know, cozy little side table. Maybe that's some mail for our entranceway. And now I just want to see, hear me out because I'm not sure if I even want to use this. Adventure Awaits has like an entranceway wooden piece here. Can we make this work for us? That's what I am wondering here. Can we make this work for us? Is there a swatch that kind of works with those walls? Like this is the darkest one, might be a little too dark. That might be a little too bright. So I feel like this one might be the best one to plop here, but I just don't know if it like flows well for us. Okay, it's the only one of its kind. I'm like, oh no, it's because I'm in Adventure. Oh wait, hold on. I really wanted this to work. I'm not even gonna lie, I really, really wanted this one. But I'm just not seeing like, you know, a swatch I love. So maybe we can go check out surfaces and displays and just see if perhaps there's something else for this wall here. I'm gonna put it in inventory because I didn't mind that little thing there. It's kind of cute. I don't mind a piece like this either in this house. Let's throw it in the inventory. Okay, here's another kind of cubby piece. Again, I really wanted this one. It's just not fitting like I would have wanted it to. So we gotta like just scrap that idea, come up with something else, which is definitely fine. I am sure we can figure it out. Let's see what our options though are for this. First of all, I love this little jacket. It looks actually so cozy. So yeah. It's a thought. Let me just see the other swatches we have. So I think that might be the best swatch for us. But I don't know. I don't feel like I love it. So let's put it in inventory for now and just see if there's like maybe something else. This one's tiny. What is that? This is like part of the stuff we have been using, but it's just a little bit big. I don't think it's gonna fit there like we wanted. Okay, I do not actually mind this. And we can put some stuff on top of it. But quick, fast. What does this look like? Okay, I think I'm gonna plop this one here for now. Like, unless I quickly spot something else I like better. That one's giving kitchen though, because there's like little dishes inside. So I think we're gonna end up going with that one. I just think it makes the most sense for this space. Okay, she's huge, Chad. I was like, maybe this could work. Okay, I don't mind this for them. They're a little bit into gardening as well, as you can see. So having some extra plants here and there could be fun for them. So let's go with that. And what can we put under here? Let's see what we have put aside. First of all, we can put our little crumple bottom purse. And where is my entranceway carpets? I was wondering, it's because I shrunk it, chat. I was like, why is it looking weird? Okay, I'm okay with the bag being the main item here. And if we see something else we like, we'll plop it down there. So yeah, I think that's going to be our entranceway right there. This is the living room we did. Again, we still need art on this wall here. So let's go through some art and see what we like. But first, chat, let us save. Bestie, what are you making for lunch? Like I was saying, I got a little salad and a cold soup. So that's what I am really working hard on nomming over here. Some brekkie. Okay, I love breakfast food. It does not even matter the time of day, chat. I'm like those people that don't mind having like breakfast for din din. Has anyone had breakfast for din din before? Let me know. Actually, oddly enough, I don't even know what neighbor my grandma must have seen this from, but she's the first person ever to have made me brekkie for din din when I was a kid. And it just stuck with me like forever and ever. Let me know. Did you guys ever have brekkie for din din? So yeah, let's get to looking for some artwork for this wall. Decorations. And again, I don't want to go with anything like this. I do not like love stuff like this that much. So I just want to see if we have like some nicely framed items maybe and stuff like that. Maybe we should open the packs we're working with if we don't find anything. Chat, there's Glimmerbrook. I don't know why I never looked at this swatch. I think it's because I don't really often do homes in this style. But again, I'm trying to match the vibes of my Sims here. So with that being said, we need some like cute kind of mystical, occulty kind of like artwork going here. And if I don't find something just by scrolling through it all, I'm going to sort using the main packs we are using today and see if we like come up with something using that. Now look, we don't need any kind of like weird grim photos like this, but something like this could work for us if we find something that makes sense. I think everything here has to do with the Grimspiration gallery wall. Netherworld Department of They're wild for this, chat. I don't know, is there any of them here that actually match that don't have like grim? I think they're all for the Undertaker career, chat. So maybe we'll forget that one as well. What about you? Okay, this could maybe work for us though, honestly. And quick fast, I'm wondering if that and that can actually be somehow put together. Like if we did something like this and put one other picture here, I think it could maybe work for us. So let's like take a little look to see if something fits over here. And chat, suggestions are always welcome in the chat. If you guys think of something you like better, don't be shy. I'm just having fun today, yapping and doing like a cozy little renovation. So with that being said, I'm gonna try to find, ooh, okay, this we haven't put aside in our stuff. So I'm wondering maybe something like this. This is the color I have put aside already. Okay, it's not gonna be that, and that's okay. Happy Sunday, Chris. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. We're making like a little spooky kind of house today because my sim Kira is a paranormal investigator and she's engaged to Jacob Volkov. Why does he have these brows like that, chat? What the heck is going on here? Either way, I don't get to play here often at all. And I'm just excited to be here, honestly. I have never even tapped into the paranormal career before, so maybe one day we'll come back here in live mode and explore werewolves and the paranormal career a little bit more. But for today, we're kind of just renovating this house to fit the kind of like life and death vibes a little bit. And we have a crow in this house. This is my second crow ever. We need to give him a cutesy little name. I know. That's exactly what I thought of when I saw those brows. I was like, what the heck, bestie? What the heck? Okay, so you're going to head into cast today. That is awesome. How's your game doing, bestie? For me, when I updated recently, I don't know, something weird happened. This lot, when I came back here, was completely empty. So I had to go back to the gallery and put it back down. So I don't know what happened during the update, but a bit of my furniture here and there disappeared throughout a few little houses. So yeah, chat, over time, I'm sure we're going to end up locating all the furniture that went missing. But yeah, definitely the update messed up a little bit of my furniture, and I don't even understand how that happens. But yeah, I'm just curious. Everyone else, how's your games? How's your games doing? Okay, perfect. I'm happy to hear that because your game was acting up especially. So I'm happy it's Cutting you some slack there, bestie. For me, nothing crazy is going on besides this house was empty when I got here. I was like, wait a second. I know I downloaded a house that had full of furniture in here, so what the heck? But I just put back the house and now it seems to be okay. But like, Chad, it's so weird how like when I go in the gallery to put houses down, it's telling me like I don't have the stuff from the packs. When I have the packs, that also is going on in my game. So kind of weird, but hopefully we can get to the bottom of that soon. Okay, I just think we need one rectangular photo here. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to do the most. Like we need one rectangular photo, maybe with like a black frame or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, just one rectangular photo here and maybe like shrunk down one, something like that, but not that one. Not that one though. Also, Chris, your first stream in the last like month is gonna be tomorrow. I just look at the date. Chat. Chris is gonna be streaming tomorrow, so make sure you hit that subscribe. He's got a bunch of amazing content between Inzoi, Sims, soon Paralives. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to popping in and just hanging out with you, yapping back and forth and seeing what you're up to. I did see that we will be playing Inzoi, so I'm really excited. Your Zois are stunning, and your builds, no matter what game you're playing, are always absolutely beautiful. Child, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? Don't be, it's so exciting. I'm so excited for you. You got this. Definitely. If anyone's got this out there, it is you, bestie. You definitely got this. You are amazing. And I cannot wait to pop right in there and join you for your first stream back in a little bit. Okay, I don't know why I click on that one. It's not going to be it either. Stop. Okay, I missed that somewhere down the line. So I got to go check that out. Gotta check it out. I'm just so hyped up for tomorrow. Okay, I don't know why I clicked that either. Okay, chat, I'm on a roll of clicking the worst things possible. Chat, I am simply looking for something to go into this little hole right here, all right? So I keep clicking the craziest things just because I've never looked at them before. So I was like, oh, maybe this could work, but it definitely can't. Those were the wrong moves there, for sure. So yeah, let me stick back to the rectangular style kind of shape. Chris, you're gonna laugh. I have a cold soup for lunchy. I have a salad and a cold soup. Super ambitious of me since it usually takes me 4 hours to even eat a small salad, and now I got 2 things to eat. I did like make smaller portions, but yeah, I just thought it was funny to share with you. That now I've started cold soup season. Hot soup season has ended. Maybe till like October, let's say. Hopefully it doesn't get cold between now and then. But yeah, cold soup season is here. It is among us. Chat, I swear, if I don't find something for this, I'm going to end up just plopping in a picture frame or something, you know, and calling it a day. Or I put this back and we go back with our original plan of just doing this. I think that is what I'm going to do. Because the other one, even though I really wanted to make it work, I think it's doing the most. And we have a little bird here. Maybe that's a picture of our bird, you know what I mean? So I think I'm just gonna go with this. So chat, over here I would like a small little table, so let's get to that next. I also would absolutely love to find a spot for this Bridgerton table here. So I'm going to plop it, okay? I'm going to plop her right there. For now, we'll get back to it. We'll see how it goes, but I'm plopping that down because I know I definitely want to use that in this build. Earlier on, we kind of like recapped all of the last streams we did. and renovations we did. And now we are doing Kira and Jacob Balkov's house. That can actually maybe work for us. Not the worst, not the worst. I want a lamp on that thing. Do we have a cutesy little lamp somewhere? Let's check it out. We did put one of these aside. I just don't think it's the place for it. But I absolutely do want one of these in the house, since of course we have a werewolf in here. So I did put aside a few little werewolf type of items. Okay, I'm looking for a light, chat. I'm sure we're gonna find one. I just don't really have a style of light like in mind. I'm open to like looking through different things. This is what we used for Danielle. Maybe we can try to use this one here. I think it's just a little too big though. Just a little smidge. So let's see if there's anything else. Chad, what the heck? Oh, bestie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything works out and it just, stops being finicky and starts working. I'm sending you guys good vibes. Ooh, okay. Why does everything look so huge for? Okay, shrunk down one. I am a fan of the candles, okay? But Chad, what's so annoying is when you shrink a candle down, talk to me about how the flame is still in the place of its like large original size. So with that being said, I don't think we can use that one. Maybe this is actually cute replacing for the candle. I'm not mad at this, all right? Our living room is looking really cutesy here. And I'm really, really happy with this room and the entrance. So we've got 2 rooms down. I have about an hour and a half left of today's stream if all of my stream, stops lagging and keeps working. Before, I swear I thought my stream was going to end, but it managed to pull through. So I'm grateful for that. So Chad, this is supposed to be the dining room area over here. They have a round table up against the wall with 4 chairs, double carpets, all of these plants. I hope so too, bestie. Definitely cheering for you guys. Besties, I am always cheering for you guys, okay? I always want positive, amazing things to happen for you guys. So besties, sending good vibes out there for everyone. I'm gonna get back some hanging plants in here. And I'm gonna go get the black version of that carpet that we have over here. And maybe we can just plop it in its place like that. Perfect. Now I'm thinking, okay, table here, it doesn't have to be like a huge table, or we can even potentially put the hanging plant here and put the table here and then put like a piece of furniture over here. Let's go look for a table. I don't think I put one aside for us. No, I did not. Okay, let's find ourselves one then. Chad, this Batu table is sending me right now. One day we will return to Batu, chat. I am telling you, it's gonna happen. I don't know when, but it will happen. Okay, so this table, Like chat, our Sims only need half a tile to get around. But if we put it, I think it has to go this way. Yes, because the other way is too tight. Like I just don't think it's gonna fit. Unless we go for a smaller table. I don't mind that either. That's the life and death table. Giving like a little bit of a marbly vibe. Now this one fits perfectly in the corner. Let's try some chairs around it. I don't think I put aside any chairs either. I have this one, but it's not like the type of chair I'm going for. I want this to be like a little statement piece somewhere else. So let's see what we can do with this table, because the size is good for what I'm trying to do here. Welcome back, bestie. Okay, so it's rainy where you are too. For me, it's supposed to stop raining like around right now, but it's been raining all morning. And I'm really lucky, like the last few days haven't been so bad out there. But I don't know what's going on with our East Coast out here. It has been a little rainy these days for us everywhere around here. So good thing you did that in time. This way you don't have to get all like icky out there. Chat, the rain icks me out so much for some reason. I'm just like, I don't know about going outside. So I'm happy that it's going to be chilling out because I have to head out after this stream. I have an errand to run and I'm like, please don't be raining. So chat, I'm thinking to put some sort of like piece of furniture over here. Let's see if there's something I have put aside that can maybe look good here. You know what? I guess when you put it that way, you've been pretty rainless for a long time. So I get where you're going with that, bestie. So probably is refreshing for you to see. So in your case, maybe the rain is not so bad. Here, it's just been raining for like quite some time. So I'm ready for, you know, heat and sun consecutively for a bit. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to plop something like this for the center of this table. I just want to see what our options are. If I'm being honest, the original swatch is not even bad. I might just keep this like this. From far, that even looks good. So I'm down with that. Okay, that's way too big. Maybe something like this. I'm just looking for a tall piece of furniture here. So maybe this is just what we needed. And then we can maybe put another little plant over here. Let's check it out. Let's check her out, chats. That's a great idea, bestie. This way you might find others who are also watching what you're watching. Chat, I love that we get to yap about like everything, especially like TV, movies, games we're playing, hobbies. I love chatting about like the goals we have set also. This way we cheer each other on because sometimes, you know, things can get hard. But when you have a support system, it gets a little bit easier, chat. So I love that we all get to yap about the things that we're up to here. And this is definitely a community that is a safe space. There's no one competing against each other here. We all cheer each other on here. And I love that for us, besties. I'm happy this is a positive area. People keep it really nice in the chat here, which I really, really appreciate. More than you can even understand, besties. Chat, for some reason, I am not locating a plant that I love for this corner. What the heck? What about you? No, I don't even know why I took that out. It was definitely not it. But I'm happy we got to try it anyways. Thank you, bestie. You also have such good vibes in your chat as well. So thank you for making that a safe space for us as well. You know, Chad, as a streamer, we want to have fun streaming and all that, but we also have to, like, you know, create a nice safe space for us. So it's always just, you know, really nice when everyone is kind and chill, and, you know, no competition here. Just yap and chill, Chad. Yap and chill. Lots of yap. Heavy on the yap aspect. Okay, I'm looking for a thin plant, all right? Just recapping. This one is thin, but not the thin I'm looking for. Maybe something a little more leafy, a little bit of that leafage going on. Okay, still a little too chunky for the corner. Chad, I tell you, I'm not going to be mad if I don't find anything for this corner, but I would really like a little plant, honestly. What do you look like here? What do you look like? You look like it's not what I want for this corner. Here, maybe I'll toss the clock over a bit and we'll just leave it like that for the moment. But I do want another light for here. I don't really care for that one too much. And also, this set of furniture here, we've been using the black one in the other room, okay? But because there's wood on the chair, I'm going to be keeping this as this color because I just feel like it goes really well together in this room. But as you can see, some stuff from that collection, we've already used it, like the life and death stuff. And we did switch the swatch to black. But for here, I'm thinking mixing the black and the brown is looking cutesy. And chat, maybe, hear me out, but that's photo set. Why do I have two of these in here? Okay, I am cooked, Chad. Maybe this can actually be cutesy over here. I don't know. Hold on. Let's try the other swatch. Oh, I'm putting this away. I don't know about this thing. I'm trying to make her work. Maybe she'll work somewhere, but just not here. Not here either. So here there's windows and stuff. I'm wondering, usually I'll put a TV in my dining areas. So maybe we could try that here. Okay, not mad at something like this. And like I said, we just needed another like cuter light for here, and then we can move to the next room. Okay, I feel like this is kind of fitting the vibe that we're going for in here, black and brown. But we can definitely keep scrolling to see if anything else also pops. Okay, that one is large and in charge. Not what we're looking for here. The walls are too short for that one. Anything else? Let's take a little look, see. This one's from Vampires. Okay, maybe this one could be cute, but just not with the reds. Like maybe if there's a black and brown or black. Okay, I'm gonna put this one back for now. It's cute. My only thing is I'm wondering if it I think it should be here, chat, like right over the table. Okay, I'm going with that. I think it's centered to the table. Okay, so far, chat, we have checked off redoing the living room, redoing the dining, redoing the entranceway. The laundry bathroom is like the least of my worries right now, just because we're a little bit limited in time today because I have a whole chat. I have been streaming, working, streaming, working, streaming, working, family time, all in between there. Because chat, you know, for me, the number one thing in my life is my loved ones, like family and my close friends. Like I absolutely love quality time with people who love quality time with me. So simply, okay? Apart from that, I love to stream, create content. And I also obviously gotta work somewhere in there, chat. So I've been like finishing my streams and doing like batches of resin afterwards. So I feel like every day has been on like speed number 3 in The Sims. Anyone else feeling like that lately? Being on speed, ultra speed through their days? I feel like these days are flying on by. Okay, chat, I want to take this lamp out as well. I can't even say the name of this lamp, chat. Okay, I'm going to try though. I'm going to try just for you guys, okay? Campanulate? Campanulate ceiling lamp. Don't know what that means, okay? But I think I pronounced it. Just going to give you guys that. Campanulate. No idea what they were going for as usual. Sims team doing the most. Right? Okay, I'm not alone here. I feel like I'm on a ride in a theme park. Like my life is so full. So I am beyond blessed and beyond grateful. But I feel like I gotta hold on for dear life because I'm like flying through every single day. And like I literally blink and I'm like 3 hours into a stream and I just don't understand how it's going on. But yeah, speed 4 makes more sense. I am with you on that. Speed 4 it is, bestie, because it's going too fast over here. Okay, chat, I'm going with these cutesy little candles here too. Okay, so we've got these 3 rooms down. The kitchen came like this and I'm not mad at it. The only little like schmurp I have about this set is that there's curtains instead of cupboards. And it's cute, cottage living wise. It's just, I don't know if this is what I'm looking for here. So I kind of want to like see if we can find something else to go here. Like I don't really even love this fridge and stove that much, but I do like the layout of the kitchen. Usually I'll always take the biggest room and like make the kitchen out of it. Like, I don't know. I didn't do that here though. So maybe they don't cook a lot. Maybe they like to order in or something. I'm sure Jacob out there is hunting for his own food somewhere. He's like, oh, look at the side eye he's kind of giving with those brows. I literally cannot. I don't know if these are CC or what the heck went down here, but I just had to like, I forgot about them, honestly, looking back at him. But yeah, besties, maybe they don't cook a lot, so they don't need the biggest kitchen ever. So yeah, let's kind of maintain the L-shaped layout they had here. I just want to get cupboards that don't have those white little curtains. But otherwise, I really do like these. Chat, the clutter. I love how there's like so much dog stuff in this house. Chat, even though, you know, Jacob is kind of like parts canine, I'm going to get rid of the dog treats because we don't have an actual dog in the house. And I don't think Jacob is eating dog treats. Maybe. I mean, I don't know any werewolves personally, so I don't know what their snackage is like. But I'm still going to go ahead and delete these because I think it's like kind of rude, honestly. So let us get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't mind to hold on to this thing. It's just like some seasonings or something, but I'm going to change the swatch to the darker one. Okay, so we've got a canvas here. And like I said, this wall can stay cupboardless and the doorway is here. So anything that goes around here, I'm down for. So let's save since we've done 3 rooms. And then we're gonna look for some cupboards. Cupboards we have not used in the other 3 homes we renovated in Windenburg. For anyone just joining us, we're like on a Windenburg world tour here, okay? We're on lot number 4 of what I believe is 27 lots in Windenburg. 4 out of those 27 are like the Von Haunt estate, the bluffs. I'm not gonna touch like the landmark lots in Windenburg, but everything else, nothing else is safe outside of that. Okay, these are horse ranch, but I don't think that's gonna be it. Maybe we can get to using some of these because the dark wood kind of matches the walls, and maybe we can manage to blend these in a little bit. Okay, let me see how it looks. But I don't mind that there's a little bit of white on the countertops here. I'm okay with that. And I'm also wondering if this should be like island counter instead. Okay, let's lay these out. Get an idea of what it looks like, and then we'll do modifications. But I love this. If I'm like choosing a dark brown cupboard set, I love this one. It is from, hold on, let me use my whole brain, chat. Okay, where's Salvadorada from? What's it called? I need to use my whole brain to remember. It's not Island Living. Jungle Adventure? Let's go. I think I got that. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay. All right. So something like this, something like this. However, I still think it might have looked better just in the L shape like that. I do not believe we have space for an island here, chat. I think it's doing the most putting in an island. So what I'm thinking is we go back to the fridge being here, stove being here, sink being here, and then we can just put some kitchen clutter down and all of that. Now, let's look for a fridge and stove situation. I don't mind to bring these back. We did use them recently though. So let's see if there is something else. I really like the white fridge and stove from Life and Death. Okay. Let me try it. Chad, she looks cute. And with this, we can put some like darker curtains and darker clutter since we were making a little bit of a darker kind of decoration. But on this carpet, we have some white and gray. So I'm thinking we could, you know, incorporate that into the kitchen. And I'm wondering, do I have an extra carpet in here for this room? Okay, this is a werewolf's carpet. And I am not actually mad at it in here. Okay, I think this is the best swatch. And I think we need to bring it right up to where the sink is going to be over here in like the cooking area. Okay, we are on to something. We're on to something. We are, again, building a house for Jacob Volkov and his fiancée, Kira, who is a paranormal investigator, which, Chad, I have never myself investigated this career at all. She just has it. So maybe one day we could do some gameplay from here to get to know what it's all about. But for today, we are just so simply building their homes. Chad, I wonder what they did to get this in here. Did they like take out the window, 9-key it up, and then bring the window in? Like, I always wonder. I'm sure that's how they must have put that there. All right, let's see. Let's see with the cabinets here. These are the cabinets that go with what we've put in already. I'm wondering though, hear me out, if it's gonna be doing the most if we put the really tall one here with the dishes. It does not actually look bad, and it feels like there's some extra storage in here, and I'm wondering if I can just put top cupboard all the way to the end here. Yes. Okay, I love this for us. Love this for us. I just want to see, does it look weird having one that is, no, it actually does not look bad at all, chats. This is so cute. Okay, let's give it a save. Okay, I'm going with this. But I would like to see if we can get some, maybe perhaps little black curtains or something. Just something to darken up this little nook over here. But then actually we would need for over here too. So maybe we're going to forget that and jump right into some kitchen clutter stuff. I think a trash can would also definitely be useful for us. I'm going to plop it right over here since I don't really see another spot we can put it in. I don't want it to be like where the carpet is. Okay, I guess. Oh my gosh, Chad. I hate every single place I'm putting this trash can. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, chats. Okay, what if I just put a trash chute right here and called it a day? Not that one though. I don't know if I like that one. Here, no one will ever even know it's there. It's barely visible. I don't know where it leads. Somewhere outside. I don't know. All right, let's get to some clutter. And also there's like some cute lights we can maybe put over here. Okay, not loving anything in here just yet, but maybe this could be cute somewhere in the house though. Okay, and not yet. So let's get back to that. Let's open kitchen clutter, then everyday clutter, just things to make the kitchen look like lived in a little bit. And let's sort objects by show all. Okay. So I want to put some darker objects on these counters here. And we also, chat, need a sink. I cannot forget that. We definitely need a sink. Sorry about that, Besties. All right, so let's get back to it. Okay, this is now looking super out of place since there's nothing else there. So maybe we can just leave this right over here for now because it's cute. I don't really want to get rid of it. Okay, but the plants are so cute. Okay, hold on. I want to straighten them out though. Chat, whatever comes after The Sims 4, please let us be able to put objects anywhere so that we don't have to keep like moving cupboards and alt keying things and all that. Like, let us have easy access to placing items. That would be so good. I have yet to finish watching some Paralives videos, but I did see, chat, that they have put heights into the game, as I was saying earlier. I wonder how the build by looks like clipping items onto counters wise, if they did a better job at it than Sims right now. I don't know. I have to watch more videos on it. Okay, that looks okay for me there. I'm wondering if we can get this over here. Something like that. It's looking so cozy in here. Again, we're going for a little bit of like magical occulty vibes in here, as this is Jacob Volkov's house and his fiance is a paranormal investigator. We're gonna come back here in the future for sure because again, they're engaged. I would love to host their wedding. That would be really, really fun. Would you guys be interested in seeing Jacob's wedding? Let me know. Okay, I think I'm gonna put that instead of the other thing. Just think it makes more sense for me. Okay, not to do the most, but I'm thinking this is good for kitchen clutter. But let's see if like everyday clutter has something for us. And also quick fast. How does that? No, I'm like, this might fit. It doesn't, chat. It's huge. So scratch that for sure. And let's open everyday clutter. Okay, this is not an exact match, but I really wanted to see if we could use... Okay, this one's perfect. Let's go. Okay, something cutesy for over here. And chat, like I was telling you guys, you know I love like giving my Sims favorite characters in the games, like based off of like Sim characters or whatever. So I have rooms that are like fully Freezer Bunny, fully, you know, Yamachan. We've been here before, we already know. But this is a recent like thing that I've like noticed. If you guys are like Freezer Bunny fanatics, the phone with the keys from Everyday Clutter, if you zoom in on it, because from here it's hard to see, it is the Freezer Bunny. Okay, so that's super cute. I just thought I should tell you guys that in case you're ever looking for some Freezer Bunny stuff. That's a really cute one. So that's perfect for me. It looks like someone came in here and dropped that off. Anything else that I think could be cutesy here? What is this? Book magazine stock. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right, Besties, I'm gonna do a quick BRB. Get a little stretch, Chad, get a little glass of water, get a little snacky snack, and I'll be back shortly. We're gonna continue on here. And Chad, remember, it's a shorter stream today, so anything I don't finish today, we'll just pick back up where we left off on Tuesday's stream. So hit that subscribe to stay posted, Besties. I'm gonna be doing that BRB, and we'll get back to this. Okay, besties, I am back. So thank you so much for waiting to win. I'm so happy to see you. Okay, yesterday night I was like freaking out watching your video. I was absolutely shook. You know what? I'm so happy for Mentina and Daniel. They had a little rocky start there, but I'm really happy as to where they have ended up. And also, I just have to put it out there that the fact that you asked Father Winter to officiate your wedding is a 10 on 10. This is like going to be a great story to recount later on. So I absolutely love that. I just had to tell you, I was laughing so much. Jamie, this house is the perfect little like cottagey vibe situation. I love this little place. I love it here, and I love it for these two Sims. These are the Sims we are building this little place for right here. So yeah, it's definitely got some occult vibes going on. It's definitely a little bit dark and all of that, but I love where we've gone with it. We've done the kitchen, the living room, the entrance, and the dining room, and I'm super duper happy with all our progress. Today is gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream, chat, because like I said, I'm so busy these days, and again, busy is always a blessing, chat. But yeah, we're gonna pick up wherever we left off on Tuesday if there's any rooms left. So not so worry, not so worry. But I think we got about 45 minutes left. He really did, though. He really did, and like, I don't know, it was so soon. I was like, what? What the heck? But you know what? I'm so happy for them. So let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm cheering for them. I'm cheering for possible little minis of Daniel and Mentina. Ale! Happy Sunday, bestie. I'm so happy to see you. How's your day going? We're all yapping up a storm here, of course. It's Yap Central all the time. I'm renovating a house for these two right here. So yeah, it's got a little bit of a dark, magical, occulty vibe. They also have this magical bird. I only ever had one of these before in Roxy's house in Ravenwood. So it is our second Grim Standard Ascendant Crow. And we gotta name this little bird, chats. If you have any birdie names going on here, don't be shy, pop them in the chats. We can check out naming this crow. Daniel was like, I've wasted enough time. Let's get this over with. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely sooner than I would have thought, but happy nonetheless for those two cuties. Besties, I think something can go here. We used the black aprons at Mia's house. Oh, let's see. Did I spell that wrong though? Oh, it's because it's not an everyday clutter. Okay, I figured it out. Thankfully quicker than... Okay, I don't think we're gonna go with that. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you to anyone who takes the time to come hang out with me. Just seeing you guys in chat just makes my day so much better, besties. So I love and appreciate you all so much, and I hope your day is really lovely so far. Like I said, we got about 45 minutes left in today's stream because I've got some errands to run after this. But we'll be back on Tuesday, as always, Bezies. Me too. I cannot wait to see what they're going to look like. First of all, I'm sure they're going to be absolutely stunning because like mom and dad are super good looking. So I'm pretty sure they're going to win the genetic lottery, just saying. But I'm really looking forward to that as well. You were right. You were right. I was literally on my chair like, what? Hitting like opera sounds, you know, I was freaking out. But yeah, I had a great time hanging out last night and finally getting to catch up on that. So thank you for making lovely videos, chat. Check out Rena. She is doing a not so berry challenge and a 100 baby challenge. That one I have to catch up on. I have only seen, I think, the first 2 episodes of that. But I've been locked into Mentina and Daniel. Every time I get some free time, I'm like, okay, gotta catch up with my 2. The photo was so cute. I cannot wait to see like their wedding photos and stuff like that. I don't know, they got a bright future going. Okay, chat, I'm gonna look around lightly to see if I see something cute that could maybe go on this wall right here, okay? Just maybe, and if we don't find something, that's also fine. Because I don't have anything in mind. It's just the corner looks like it could use something, but if I don't find something, I'm not really mad at it either. Chad, I almost took out the paranormal picture frames I've been trying to place the whole stream. I swear, I have never done a 100 baby. I don't think it's for me, but I'm not opposed to watching it because honestly, sometimes the chaos is really, really funny. So I definitely need to catch up with that series. I definitely do. It's been a little while, like I said. Okay, chat. That is what I call doing the most. Trying to put that picture frame. That was just not it. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, that was not it. Me too. Me too. I am cheering for those two. Again, they had a little smidge of a rocky start, but happy for them nonetheless. And I can't wait to see their wedding with Father Winter. Again, I'm still shook to my core that you asked Father Winter to be your officiant at the wedding. That was so good. I was screaming. I was like, that was so perfect. Like he's over for Winterfest and you're like, while you're here, I'm just wondering if maybe, you know. Okay, chat. I don't think we're gonna find something for this wall. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Chat. Like where I'm from, it's Formula One weekend. It's crazy. And I just don't know how people are doing it out there with all of this cloudy slash rain vibes. Like I know the rain should be ending soon, but still like, oh my gosh. The last time I went to the Grand Prix, it was like sunny and like 500 degrees and I walked 20,000 steps. I don't know how people are hanging in out there. Chad, it's pretty big for us. Like where I'm from, we have our hockey team thriving. I know they did not win yesterday, but they're still thriving, doing their best. And we have Grand Prix. Like it's wild out here for us. Let me tell you, it's just been raining. So I don't know how all of that is going. That's exactly what it was like. By the way, Father Winter, I'm just wondering, since you've done a lot in your lifetime, have you ever officiated a wedding and would you perhaps want to officiate ours? You know what's so funny? I've also never done the science career. So it's really cool for me to watch you do it because they go to a location I have legit never been to. Every time you go there, I'm like, what is this foreign lands? Also, Chad, talking about foreign land here, hold on. No, okay. Fudgesicles. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta show you guys this. What the heck is going on here? Okay. Okay, chat. Does anybody know? Okay, because I opened the debug menu. Okay, long story short, since I told the story before, chat, every long story short is more like short story long for me, and I apologize in advance, but it is what it is. So I was like working on one of the high schools I have in my save, and I was building elevators, which could only work using portals, etc., leading me to type the word into portal once I had the debug menu open. Chat, where the heck is the original of this? Okay. I have played in Ravenwood more than anyone I've ever met. Okay, that is my spot. My main family lived there. Like I'm a Ravenwood girly, but where the heck is this portal, chat? I only found this because I opened the debug menu and I wrote portal in the search bar and boom, netherworld portal. What the heck? Do you have to be like in the Undertaker career for this to show up for you? Where the heck is the original portal? Where's this portal, chat? Anybody know? Because I swear when I saw this, I almost rolled off my chair, chat. What the heck is this portal? And where is the original? Because I have walked through all of Ravenwood hundreds hundreds of times, and either I missed it or it's only available if you do like the Undertaker kind of career situation. If anyone knows, let me know, because this had me absolutely shook. What the heck is this portal, and where is the original? If we go in live mode, I'm going to show you guys. We can't do anything with it because I swear I was going to try to go through it with you guys today, but it's not functional. So I think maybe it's just like a decoration in like where Grim is, where the Grim turns are in the Undertaker career. I have not tapped into that just because it doesn't like really align with my beliefs, but it's okay because chat, there's no right or wrong way to play the game. All right. I'm just curious as to where the heck is the original portal that I'm looking at right here? I only found it because I opened the debug menu. What the heck is it? Where the heck can it be found? Let me know if you know, but I'm going to get rid of it now. Return back to our renovation here. So yeah, chat, we had pretty much finished up the kitchen. We did the living room. We did the entrance. Now let's like, you know, do some touch-ups in this office-y type corner here. Again, upstairs, there is a baby's room. They don't have any kids. So I'm going to turn this into like a crystal creation type room. But with that being said, I don't mind to hold on to having like a desk in this area either, or some bookshelves. So let's get rid of what's here. I did put aside some bookshelves from, hold on, Life and Death. Now let's see if they could look cute one next to the other here like that. And if we want to hold on to the brown swatch or switch it to the black swatch, let's check. Okay, I don't mind that. Like just being like a little reading area like that. But do I have a carpet for this? I am not mad at that. It fits the vibes of the house itself. And it looks like pretty cutesy in my opinion. So I definitely don't mind that. I'm just wondering though if maybe we want like some sort of table over here. Not this one because it's just too busy. But just like a small little table of sorts. This is going to be huge. Okay, I already know. But what about you? Okay, also huge. Okay, so I think over here we would need one of those like kind of hallway type tables that are a little bit on the thinner side. Where am I going here? Surfaces, and I want accent tables. Something like these, you know what I mean? I think this would work well for us. Something of this size. I have never used that, Chad, and I just like noticed it's a snowboard. It's a whole snowboard. That could be funny in a future build, you know, if somebody is into that. But for this room, maybe some books over here like that. I'm liking this, okay? I'm gonna put some clutter on here from our curated items. Okay, so we have the palmistry hands. We got like a little loose book we can put. And then maybe like just something else over here. Maybe like a little lamp. All right, chat. I'm not mad at that. I'm okay with that actually. And I don't think we need to do the most and put things on the walls here either because this carpet is so busy, chat. All right, so recap, okay, because we're closing in on the first level. We're gonna head upstairs for the last like half hour of today's stream. So let's do a quick recap just so we see what vibes we're bringing to the upper level and all of that good stuff. So with that being said, this is our little kitchen here. Cutesy. We can add clutter in the future as well as they like live in it. This is the family room area that we did. And the entrance way over here. Little library corner over here. And then this is the bathroom and laundry room. I'm not pressed to switch things around in here just yet. Like we're gonna end in, okay, first of all, we don't have any pets. So let's just get rid of that real quick. And also, what the heck? Okay, perfect. Let me get the carpet from the front door over here. Chad, I love how. There we go. Okay, that's better. I was like, it's kind of annoying me, but no, I fixed it. We're okay, we're okay. Let's make this darker if we can. Okay, perfect. So swatches are good with me. So first level, I think, is pretty much all there for me. I had way too much fun doing this. Like everything looks really, really cute. I'm so happy. And again, in the future, we're gonna add stuff in the corners that are a little bit empty. Like over here, we'll end up figuring something out and so on. So upstairs, let's start by emptying out this room since they don't have any minis. We don't need a room for minis. I do like the curtain though, so maybe we can hold on to that and just switch up the swatch. I hope everyone's having the most lovely day so far. We're of course live playing The Sims 4. And we are on a Windenburg World Tour renovation here. We started this not last Sunday, the Sunday before. We started off with like a tour of Windenburg and trying to think of like all the things we're gonna be doing to renovate. So we're on the 4th house now. We're at Kira's house. We did her 3 older sisters beforehand. They all live around the same area here in the Winslar neighborhood. And we did take a look at that earlier. We did a little tour earlier to see like, you know, where we started versus where we're at now. So we've come quite a long way in this renovation. So I'm really happy with Windenburg so far. Okay, chat, let us open. Let's go show all and let's open Crystal Creations. Because I find that that could be a really fun hobby for Kira and ties well into her whole vibe. Crystal Creations, here we go. Okay, cutesy, this fit perfectly. Now, I don't want it to be too much in here, so let's try to see what kind of space we're working with over here. Now, Chad, we know that we cannot use a chair at this desk, but to make it feel lived in, putting an angled chair is really cute in my opinion. So I like this corner so far. We are doing a Crystal Creations room here for Kira's hobbies. What about you? What do you look like? Okay, not mad at it, but I'm not sure if it's it for us just yet. So let's keep looking around. Like this thing is something I know we're gonna need in the future, so I kept one in the inventory. This way, if ever we want to do like, you know, little crystal sales and stuff like that, we definitely can. Okay, so I think it's a good idea to have some tools around for her. So that's good, but maybe more centered. And I think we're gonna be able to maybe get a little bit of clutter up there. Looking like no though, for reals. I wonder if this would be cuter along the window here. Okay, I am not mad at that. This light though, I don't think it's gonna happen for us. So let's plop it back. Okay, chat, I really want this thing in here. So I think I'm gonna park it. All right, I'm gonna park it right over here. And maybe we can put the plants next to it. Chat, why is this plant so huge? Like the size of it is good. It's the leaves I'm talking about. they don't fit in the little corner. And also let's get rid of this light right here. Maybe we can get like a cuter light going. Okay, that kind of looks like, you know, a little much. Okay, at least this fits up there, Chad. Like it was looking like almost nothing fit up there for a sec. Okay, that's okay with me. So yeah, I want a plant and a light in here next. So let us do lighting and look for something that is a hanging wall lamp. Chat, here's me trying to use this again, but it actually looks better in here than it did every single other place we tried to put it. So you know what, chat? I think this is gonna live right here. We've been trying to place this the entire stream, so you know what? Let it live there. It actually looks good there, and I'm not mad at it. So just a couple little books maybe over here. And chat, this room is like cluttered pretty well, I think, not to be too much, but I still do want a little planty plant right over there in the corner. Like this is just a little too much, the one that came with werewolves. So I'm gonna leave that one in there for now. Okay, let's get to a plants. Show all, we want decorations. And now, chat, the struggle I always have, finding a plant whose leaves are not too crazy and can go right in this little corner here. So this is not too bad size-wise. I'm also wondering maybe like a wall plant like that instead. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but I still think I prefer something like this. Did we have anything else aside for like the walls? We have this over here. Oh no, it's already there. Let's sell it. Anything else? We already have that. What the heck? What the heck? Why was that so huge like that? I'm just trying to get it on the ground. Why is it acting like this? Acting up so much? What the heck, chat? Acting all crazy out here. All right. Guess we're gonna have to look for another carpet, but hopefully every single carpet we try doesn't start doing that, you know? Okay, not mad at this right here, but I don't love it either. So let's just keep it moving. Maybe there's something cuter for us. But I'm also not mad if the room does not have a carpet. It's like not the end of the world either because the room is really, really tiny. This is what we used in the living room, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. Okay, maybe this is it for us. Doesn't look bad at all either. Okay, chat. Okay. We have about 20 minutes left. All right. With that being said, I'm going to save. And then we're going to just work on this room till the end. And that should be pretty much the whole house. Chat, hit that subscribe so we could stay posted. I'll be back on Tuesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. And I'm live every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Usually we stream for a whole bunch of hours. But today I have a little errands to run afterwards. So I got to end the stream shortly. But chat, like I said, I will be back. So hit that subscribe. We can yap it up together on Tuesday stream. Now, I don't even have a bed put aside for them. All I have is this, the Modern Grimpressions. Chat, it's so funny because Impressions is like a company that makes like vanities and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if they know that and they wrote Grimpressions for that reason. Either way, Besties, it's the only piece of furniture I have chosen out so far for this room. So yeah, I don't even know if we're going to be able to fit a bed in here with this thing. Let's take a look. Okay, I am going to put black as the filter. This way we can see anything framed in black or with a black blanket. So let's look around here. Okay, I'm feeling that's like very Kira vibes. There's also like a little bit of a, is this navy blue over here, chat? Yes, this has to be black. This has to be navy blue. Thank you so much, Bestie. I hope you have a wonderful lunch. I'm honestly snacking on my lunch as I'm streaming. So we're technically all having lunch together, okay? Thank you so much for your well wishes. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and weekend. Hopefully you get some cozy time as well. And I will see you soon. Thank you for taking the time to be here, Bestie. Chad, I just realized the chair that I wanted so badly to be like a statement piece is not in our house just yet. Like it's nowhere. I wonder where we're gonna end up putting this thing because it's gotta go somewhere, right? Like, is this where it's supposed to go instead of that? I don't know. Whoops. I don't know. It's either that or we put them like at the head of the table here, but I just think it's doing the most if we do that. I don't know, Bezzies. When the time is right, I think this chair will make its, you know, its appearance. But it's like gotta go somewhere, you know what I mean? Like it's just too perfect. It's too fitting for this house not to go anywhere. Okay, doing the most. I'm putting it back in the inventory. I don't think I even have any night tables here, anything like that. Well, I'm happy we got to use a lot of the stuff we put aside today, that's for sure. There's still some stuff left in the household inventory as always, but a lot less than usual. So I think we really did a great job today. Okay, let's go look for some accent tables, I guess. Okay, there's a closet right there, I just realized. So maybe just one on this side. I also really want to find a place for this I don't know what color I even like, but I feel like it should go. Oh, chats, I'm cooked. This can fit stuff in it? You gotta be kidding me. I literally had no clue. Okay, I just plopped a whole bunch of whatever in there, but at least I got to put that down. Oh, hold on a quick sec. We should put this. Does this fit? Yes. Perfect. That's supposed to be her dad, chat. He's in there. Okay, so with that being said, let's get another lamp going here. And then we have about 15 minutes left of today's stream, chat. So hit that subscribe so we could stay posted. Okay, I think I like this one better. I think we're gonna have to leave the bathroom and the bathroom laundry area as they are, but we renovated everything else. We did the kitchen, the living room, entrance, dining, Crystal Creations kind of office-y area, if you will, and the bedroom. We have about 15 minutes left to today's stream, and then we will be back on Tuesday, besties. Now, these are the curtains that were already here. I'm not mad at them, but we can always change them if ever. Right now, I'm just seeing if there's something we can get onto that wall over there. And maybe like a little mirror, maybe. Okay, maybe we can put the mirror over here and then something else above. Let's try it and see. And of course, I'm going straight for my favorite mirror here. Yeah, because this space is a little tiny. Okay, but do we need this other rail here? Does it show that I took it out? No, perfect. Because Chad, I don't know if you guys could have seen, the left rail was not really necessary. And we were seeing it clip through the wall here. So I think it looks better now that we've removed the left rail. We only need the right one anyways. Pinky, welcome back, bestie. We're in the last room of the stream just because I can't stream too late today. I have a few things I gotta do afterward. But we have about like maybe 10-15 minutes left for today. Then of course I'll be back on Tuesday and I'm super excited to just like, pick up where we left off on our project here. Give me a quick sec, chat. Okay, sorry. Okay, chat, just a quick sec. I'll be right back. Alright, besties, sorry about that. I am back and we've got about 10 minutes left for today. So hit that subscribe. I'll be back on Tuesday in our Windenburg, very cozy Windenburg renovation spree. This was our 4th house on our mission to renovate all the interiors to fit the vibes of the Sims who live there. And I think we've been doing an amazing job together. So thank you all so much for all the input you guys have been putting in as I decorate and stuff like that. Okay, chat, truly, I think maybe this side might be better for the mirror. Actually not. Like we can okay, you know what? Hear me? Oh, it's okay. I know I'm so annoying. Chat, this portrait set has been so annoying all stream, but maybe I'm like, can it work right here? You know what? It maybe can, okay? We've been, I swear, moving this from room to room all stream just because I was like super obsessed with using it. Now, it did look good in the room we just had it in. However, I'm like, could it maybe look a little bit better here? I don't know. So I'm just trying it out for real. So let's see. Let's see if I can get one thing to go here. And if I can, chat, I'm shipping this back to the Crystal Creation Craft room. I was about to say, what the heck are all of these? It's because I opened these show hidden objects. For a second, I was like, what are these? I'm pretty sure we can get all of these by going underwater in Sulani, chat. Chat, this stream, I swear, my last goal is to maybe find something to go right in that little nook right there. Here, and this can go here from Crystal Creations, maybe. All right, we got this. We got this, chat. We're in the end game of this stream. And I have a good feeling we can find one last thing to go here. You know what I mean? Just one last little cutesy object. Like, Cha, what about her? What about her? She's got a black frame. I think that fit perfectly and we got really lucky with that. So let's save because I think this is it. We got 5 minutes left, chat. I had so much fun today, even though it was a shorter stream. I had so much fun. I could not figure out the Netherworlds portal that I was asking you about earlier, but I'm gonna look into that outside of the stream and see if like I can get some information on that thing by next stream so I can report back to you guys and let you know what it does. But chat, if it's still there, this is what I'm talking about. I opened the debug menu to work on this build I have in San Mishuno. This was like, I got a little bit of time between streams to like have a little bit of fun, and I was just working on one of my schools and chat to make the elevators work in the Sims, because you can only have one elevator per build, which is crazy, and it's not even functional outside of like Ciudad. I was like, what's the world it's in? But yeah, anyways, I was trying to make elevators work. With that being said, I typed in portal and then I saw this for the first time. If anyone knows where this is, where is this, chat? Where is this portal in the game? Let me know if you know, okay? If not, I'm gonna look for this outside the stream and try to figure it out. With that being said, I'm going to be ending the stream any minute now, but thank you all so much for being here. With the few little minutes we have left, I'm just going to go in decorations and just see if there's just little clutter I can put, like maybe a picture frame. Okay, that one's for a table, so it won't be it for me. Yes, what the heck? What the heck is that? I've played in Ravenwood more than I've ever seen anyone play in Ravenwood. Twin, I'm telling you, my main family is in Ravenwood. I have been on every nook and cranny of Ravenwood looking for the tarot card collection on a multiple occasions, okay? Where the heck's that portal? Where the heck's that portal? Where's that portal? I think, okay, hear me out. I think it has to do with the Undertaker career. Like when you go be a Grim turn, I think that portal's going to be over on that side. Because again, that's not something I personally feel like connected to doing. It's a little too dark for me. But again, there's no right or wrong way to play this game. So if you're doing that career, that's all good, chat. I just want to know where the heck the portal is. If anyone knows where the heck the portal is, let us know, chat. I've been trying to sort this out without just simply using Google since yesterday, okay? I've been scouring. I've been hunting for the portal. Where's the portal, chat? Where's the portal? Like I said, I think it's going to be on the other side. When you go do the Undertaker career or be a Grim turn or whatever the heck it is, I think it's got to be on those ends, okay? Because I swear I think I've seen every inch of Raven Woods. I don't know where that portal is. Where's the portal, chat? I'm going to get to the bottom of this and I'm going to report back next stream, chat. Tuesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. I will have some scoop about the portal for you guys. Whether I found it myself or I ended up simply doing a search for it, I will let you know where the portal is, okay? Because I'm just way too curious, chat, where the heck the portal is. And where does it go? What does it do? What does it lead to? Okay, I want a picture frame for for the wall right here. Why is the frame disappearing? Yeah, same. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that career, the one from Life and Death. Again, nothing wrong with it if that's like your playstyle. Totally fine. I just don't want to be like, I don't really even like seeing Grim, you know, unless it's like in the household where he lives and he's like doing some chill Grim stuff. But you know what I mean, Chad? I don't like to see Grim. You know where I'm going with this one. So I don't really want to be an Undertaker, chat. There's just no way for me. So yeah, if you guys have done the career and you've seen the portal, don't be shy. Let me know in the chat. No way. So you have a Grimborn. Okay, I have a sim, Roxy, who has a baby with Grim. So I also have a Grimborn, but only one Grimborn in my save right now. And since again, we moved all my sims over to an unbroken save, I actually put Grim into the household. Before he was just like coming on over whenever he wanted. But chat, your interactions with Grim are really limited. So sometimes if you put him in your household, it works out a little better for your sims. Like they can interact with him more, especially if he's like, you know, a parent. It was definitely helpful for me to have him move in there. So glad I did that back in November. This way, you know, they can interact with him all the time. Chad, I can't believe my Grimborn is already 18. What the heck? Stop! That's so exciting. So you have another mini Grimborn possibly on the way. Kira is actually a paranormal investigator, but I've never done this career. She just has it because those are her vibes and she's like married to Jacob and all that. So she's into the occults, but I have never done the paranormal career. I have no idea how to do it. Maybe one day we'll look into it, but I have literally never ever done that. So I wonder if it's any fun. Have you played into it? Twin, I have not ever done it, but I'm curious if it's fun or not, honestly. I'm curious. All right, besties, I gotta head out. All right, but I love you guys so much. Thanks for being the absolute most amazing community around. Thank you for all your amazing vibes. I wish you nothing but the most amazing rest of your day, weekend, and start to a beautiful, lovely, amazing week. I'll be back Tuesday morning, chat, so I'll see you then, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Hit that subscribe, bezies.